Shout out to the 700 million listeners out there. We just looked at the numbers for the first time in a long time. Good for us, man. A lot of you guys listening out there. Mm-hmm. You're the greatest. Mm-hmm. Continue to tell your friends that they should listen to this show for no other reason other than we are the dumbest collection of human beings ever to be assembled on microphones in the history of microphones.
Amen. Facts.
Today, we prove that once again. When you think we can't get any dumber, what do? We dig down deep inside of ourselves, and what do, Ty?
We get dumber.
The only thing we're not dumb about is who we choose to buy our tickets from.
Amen. Mm-hmm.
We're very smart when it comes to that. You know why? Because we go to the geeks.
Oh, yeah.
These particular geeks are seat geeks. SeatGeek, to be exact. SeatGeek is the greatest ticket buying platform on planet Earth and
the moon.
We've done the research. If you're going to buy a ticket to anything, we're talking NHL, which we'll get to later. A lot of hockey talk today. NBA, we'll get to later. A lot of basketball talk today. Mm-hmm. Even get into projections of next year. Look at us.
Yeah.
Look at us.
You're not going to find that anywhere else.
We're talking full analysis from your boys live in the sunroom of my house. We talk about comedy shows later, which you can get all these things you can get tickets to at the best price available on the internet from your friends at SeatGeek. SeatGeek scans all the other ticket buying platforms to make sure you're getting the best price for the ticket that you want. The best available ticket at the best possible price is all yours from your friends at SeatGeek. And right now, if you use promo code PAT, you get $10 off your first order. Use promo code McAfee, you get $20 off your first order. What's going on over there?
We got a cat in the box.
There's a cat in the box. We'll let the cat out of the bag. SeatGeek is better than every other place, and that is just no mistaken. They're also really good people. They were our first ever sponsor, and they're currently our largest sponsor. Mm-hmm. So they're looking out for us as much as they can, and we hope that if you're going somewhere, you use our friends at SeatGeek. Also, most guys have tried different ways to last longer in a sack, but thinking about baseball doesn't always work. The folks at Roman, an online men's health company, are changing the game with Roman Swipes. The secret to longer, lasting, better sex.
Swipe it up.
Go ahead and say the Pledge of Allegiance backwards in your head.
I don't even think I can.
Go ahead and say the alphabet backwards, Ty.
I definitely can't do that.
No. Z-Y.
Ask me.
Yeah, do it, Pat.
ZYXWVUTSRQPO Now I'm
Whoa.
still about to come, right?
Whoa.
So people are like, well, does that work? No, it doesn't. There's only one thing that works for me, for Zito, who's been having sex so much these days.
God.
And that's Roman Swipes. Roman Swipes are a clinically proven way to last longer in bed. They're effective, easy to use, fast acting, and doctor recommended, but don't require a prescription. Roman can ship swipes to you in discreet, unmarked packaging, and each swipes packet is small enough to hide in your wallet for whenever you need it. So let me get this straight. It shows up at your house. Nobody, even though they should, it should maybe show up with a fucking billboard that says, hey, this guy is about to last longer in the sack. It doesn't, though. It's discreet, so you don't get embarrassed. There's nothing to talk about here. What you do behind closed doors doesn't need to be talked about by other people. And it's small enough to go in your pocket and in your wallet, so when you're out and about, nobody even knows that tonight, showtime.
It's going down.
All the way down. For a long, long time. Ain't that right, Zito?
Oh, yeah.
You've been putting on a show, the neighbors been saying.
Is that what they're saying?
See.
Gracias.
Keep Roman Swipes in your back pocket for longer, better sex, and get yours fast with free 2-day shipping by visiting getroman.com/Pat. That's GETROMAN.com/Pat. They're super easy to use. Just take the swipes out of the packet, apply to old Mr. Happy Stick, let it dry, and you're good to go. That's it. Hammer time. GetRoman.com/Pat. It's unbelievable that's a commercial. But it's real, and it works.
Yeah.
Now you get to work. GetRoman.com/Pat. Well. That Kentucky Derby was a bunch of shit, wasn't it?
Oh, my God.
I watched for 4 hours there just because I enjoy it. I mean, I made my lady sit down there and watch with me. They had the Oaks run, then the one on the grass, and then the other one, and then Von Miller interviewed Tom Brady for 45 seconds. And then I'm a Von Miller fan on the football field.
Yep.
Some people, though, that shouldn't have microphones. Von
Yeah.
Miller was one of those guys. They put him in a weird situation. He was judging people's clothes at one point. And I was like, this is not what Von Miller deserves. Put him down there with the horses. Put him down there talking about the fucking athletes of the whole thing. Because, by the way, the horses are the star of the show.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, for sure.
I'm a very anti more animals at this Casa. We're coming to you live from the house, by the way. Very anti more animals at this Casa guy. I think people know that through and through. Made Sam sign a 15-year contract so she would not bring another animal in here.
Yep.
She's been pushing hard for the horses and the cows. I said a miniature bucking bull, maybe. Maybe a miniature bucking bull. But after watching the Derby and all this, those horses are awesome.
Beautiful.
Majestic creatures.
They are majestic. Just one big thing of muscle just sprinting around there at a rapid rate that one horsepower, all of them, by the way. The fucking worst.
You know what really is crazy though is like you're looking at that and it's like, wow, like this horse's life is worth more than mine.
His
Like,
sperm.
That horse's nut is worth more than your
Yeah,
life.
like it's insane to think about. You know, like I
there's
mean,
things in this room. It's worth
Well,
more than my life.
yeah, for sure. But I'm
True,
just
like
saying, like
crazy.
you don't think of that, and if you're like driving by like the countryside and you see a horse, you wouldn't necessarily think like, oh, well, that thing's more important than I am for
You
sure.
know the little thing swimming around that thing's ball sack? That's worth more than me.
Exactly.
Those things running around that thing down there, worth more than all of us combined.
So is there heists for like the sperm?
I think it's pretty hard to get. I mean, you got to work for it, I think. And you got to really go for it.
Got some gloves.
And I'd assume they keep them locked in those barns, locked them up, just stud them out.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Maximum security, though. A lot of people tweeted me. I put out a pretty clever tweet. I mean, I pandered very much so to get retweets. And we've been talking about this on the last show. Do likes matter on Twitter? I guess they do matter if you're showing appreciations for somebody's brain.
Yes.
But if you're trying to grow, a retweet is what you're looking for, not a like. A lot of people started quote tweeting me, telling me that the like doesn't matter, so they're quote tweeting me specifically for that. And I appreciate that. You're starting to get involved in Twitter a little bit. You're starting to get involved. You can still like my shit if you like. You know what I mean? And just because I don't do it doesn't mean you should. I mean, shit. I do a lot of things you shouldn't do. For instance, I eat 45 ounces of meat at Texas Roadhouse. And it all came out of me just a couple minutes ago. You should not do what I just did there. But Maximum Security, I put out a tweet saying, Maximum Security doesn't even know that his nut just dropped in price dramatically. A lot of retweets by people that don't know the horse game. And then all of a sudden, I got these fucking rodeo clowns come flying in. Oh, no. Like, no, he was still the fastest horse out there, so his nut is worth just amount. And that rate makes me question now. Maximum Security was by far the best horse out there. From gate to fucking gate, that thing won. How did they overturn that fucking thing? I don't know how they did it, because old Cuzzy got scared and bounced out 4.
I still haven't heard any like reasoning that makes any sense. We were at a
Right.
place, we watched it, so we didn't even get to fucking hear anything.
Mike Tirico was handling it very well, by the way. The black Italian, who was very smooth, was handling it. This was unprecedented.
Yeah, never happened before, right?
Precedence has been set in this particular case that 3 humans from Kentucky in a very tiny room watching very, very small monitors can completely decide millions and millions of dollars to not only nut sacks, but the owners and the future runnings of everything.
The way he was running, he like cut off 2 horses on the right side, then the left side. I was like, oh, that's so awesome. They should do that more often.
Yeah.
Then I find out it's apparently totally illegal.
Oh, rubbing is racing, I thought.
That's what I thought.
Maybe let old fucking Buckaroo go ahead and shave some hoofs out there. You know what I
protect
mean?
that lead.
A lot of people told me it was jockey air.
Oh,
A lot of
really?
people told me it was jockey air.
User error.
Because, yeah, exactly. Because he bounced out human error. Because he bounced out 4 things. I guess if you go out like 1 or 2, it's okay. He went over 4, though, knocked a one cuzzy into one cuzzy that knocked into 20.
a great move, to be
Somehow,
honest.
20. I thought so, too. Like, cut him off. Anytime I'm on a go-kart, by the way, if your motherfucking ass is coming out, just know you're going to... Banana peel, by the way. That is Mario Kart. Classic Mario Kart. They said the young horse got scared, though. Maximum Security was a young horse. Heard the roar of the 150,000 soaking wet human beings. We'll talk about that in a minute. Soaking fucking wet out there. I couldn't imagine being in a worse place. In my head, it was cold. It was rainy. I guess there was a lot of gambling and alcohol. Those mint juleps taste like asshole. I am sick of those being pushed all over everything. And I got a lot of tweets from the locals that were saying, like, that's how we know if somebody's from here or not. We can charge them triple for something called a mint julep. I've been there, and they have charged me triple for it. And every single time I drink it, I go, they should not be promoting this shit. Here we are. They still are. But they said the horse got scared, bounced out, fucking 14-minute discussion or something
Yeah,
like that.
22-minute.
22-minute discussion overturned. I mean, that was insane.
I thought it was the way he clipped the foot or the
pushed to one out.
Yeah.
I think it was actually the one horse. I think.
And you should tell those rodeo clowns, by logic, he cheated, so he wasn't the fastest one.
Oh, so you're saying you're on the side of the other? You're on house security side.
I'm just saying, like, he had
was
to
his
cheat
name?
to win.
Country
So
Max.
House security.
A little mix of the two.
Yo, simply say fucking gets that.
But if they're going to overturn it, right, that's by logic, like, he had to cheat, so he wasn't the best, so his sperm
Well, he
can't
was
be
still
worth as
faster in that
much.
situation.
He was
though.
still. They're saying he was still the fastest horse by far because he was off the jump all the way through. He was the fastest horse.
That sucks then. I don't know how you overturn that.
Well, that's what the issue is, and this is just like with NFL and everything that involves replay. They should tell the commentators what they're thinking so that sets expectation of people listening. I know nothing about horse racing.
Right.
Absolutely not. I'll bet the shit out of some of these ponies, and I know who's supposed to win, who's not supposed to win. They changed it to a sloppy track about 3 minutes before takeoff, by the way. I think that should have been known in advance when it was raining for 48 hours straight. They're like, well, they keep it sealed here. And I was like, how are they sealing it? Oh, they just rake it? That doesn't sound like that's a seal job at all. They're like, well, it's been moved from a fast to a sloppy track. It's like, well, anybody with a brain knows that. Go ahead and ask all the fucking blacked out kids in the infield. They've been sloppy for a long time. But they didn't do that until the end, so I don't know much about horse racing. But you got Mike Tirico and all the people that are experts in there being like, it's never happened before. Maximum Security was the best horse, the fastest horse. There's no way they'll overturn this. So watching, the expectation now has been set that if they overturn this, this is a wild move, that Maximum Security does not deserve this, all this stuff. And then wham, out of nowhere, they don't even tell us. We watch the reaction of the country house people flip out. And then Mike Tirico goes, oh, I guess it's been overturned. Like, you guess. Like, can I not give a heads up to the guy that's fucking been sitting here for 22 minutes, confused off his fucking ass? I think that's just something they got to start doing and start telling the commentators, like, maybe just drop it in their ear, like, hey, this could potentially get overturned. So maybe let's soften the blow just a little bit. Other than that, I enjoyed the hell out of it. I mean, it's just one day of the year. You might as well just watch all the horses you can watch.
Right.
It was some tough shit that they were cutting to, though. There's this guy named Rutt. I don't know his name. Rutledge. He was with Dale Earnhardt Jr. They cut to him for some Q&As. Riveting. Fucking riveting. Riveting. They're going to have like 20, 30 million people watching. Everybody and their mom's watching that thing.
Starts too late. East Coast time starts way too late.
Well, they start the coverage really early, too.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Which they make you feel like it's going to start at like 5:30 or 6.
Yes.
It didn't start till fucking 7 o'clock.
Right.
You're right. I thought it was on at 6. So
Yeah.
at 3:30, I tell Sam, like, hey, 4 o'clock comes. We're going to go ahead and watch these 2 hours of pony talk. And then we're going to watch the ponies run for 2 minutes. We get to 6 o'clock. Mike Tirico's like, a little less than an hour to go. I'm like, what the fuck you mean, Mike? What are we going to do? Then we learn the history behind the trumpet guy.
Yep.
He's talented, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
Whenever he got the job in 1995, he showed up in jorts and a hoodie.
Did he?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of that guy. He sucked on a microphone. He didn't interview, he didn't interview Dale Earnhardt Jr. It wasn't great, but you get him on that goddamn trumpet, he really blows. You know what I
I'm
mean?
a big trumpet guy.
Yeah, are you?
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of your thing?
Oh, yeah.
Who's your favorite trumpet player?
Just me, myself. I'm a big trumpet player myself.
Oh, you play.
Oh, yeah.
So you wouldn't even get credit to like Satchmo or Timmy Trumpet
Yeah,
there.
some fucking respect for Louis Armstrong.
Yeah.
I was about to say Louis, if I was going to say one person.
CK.
First name basis. That's Luis.
Hey, he's
Hispanic,
Mexican.
yeah.
I did not
show
know
some
that.
respect
Yeah.
to that.
Louis C.K. is Mexican.
Yeah, Luis.
Really?
CK.
Yeah. So I'm happy like white people don't have to take credit for what he was doing. Pretty excited because we get a bad rap for a lot of
He's
shit.
half.
What's that?
He's half.
Okay. I mean, I just learned that the other day. But
Okay, you've been to the Kentucky Derby, though,
Oh, yeah.
obviously?
Oh, yeah.
Is it fun? Like, I'm watching. It looks fun. From my perspective, I want to go. I've never been. But everyone I've talked to has kind of been like,
well, it's tough because it's Louisville,
yeah.
right? So it's kind of a small city, but just
Yeah.
like the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, whenever you get in there, it's a good time because you're just amongst a wave of humans. You're all got the same thing in your mind. We're all overdressed. We all look ridiculous. It's very muddy. We're all getting very intoxicated and gambling on these horses we know nothing about.
Right.
So it's a team thing. It's like, yeah, you're going for the one. Yeah, fuck it. I'll go for the 1, 2. Well, the one's been scratched. Yeah, fuck it. We'll go for the number 2. Well, 2's not in this race. You got to go for the 14. Okay, yeah, fuck it. 14's been running good. I know the owner. I talked talked to the trainer earlier today. All that shit happens.
yeah.
You know what I mean? There's cigars. There's the terrible mint juleps being shoved down your face.
seat.
There's shots everywhere. You're kind of in a wave. But then as soon as it ends, you got 100,000 people filtering out of there, and there's nowhere to go, because everything's shut down around there. So you're walking a good 5-6 miles afterwards. So it's quite a sobering experience afterwards if you're not set up
Especially if you lose all your money. Too.
yeah,
Like,
which everybody was doing, I guess, this year. But it's one of those things where it's awesome because you're drunk in the party, but at some point it ends. And that is the moment that it really hits home.
And that's the Indy 500 comparison.
Exactly. The Indy 500 is the same thing.
God, the worst.
Everybody in there is having a great time. And then as soon as it's over, it's like, all right, where do we got to go now? Oh, you got to walk 40 miles due west, and then you'll possibly pick up an Uber if there's any left. And then when you get in that Uber, there's 45 roads shut down. So you got to drive to Illinois first before you can get back to your house. Like, that's exactly what it's like in Louisville. I had a blast there. I've had a blast there numerous times. I have not done the Tom Brady, Aaron Rodgers route, where they're paying $10,000 a seat, and I'm assuming that's a great time.
Right.
I'm assuming they're having an absolute blast up there. They're covered. You can bet right there. You don't have to walk through a long line. You don't have to piss in other people's piss and shit in other people's shit and all that stuff. But I think one day we'll probably all go and do that.
So you've always been in the infield?
Always, yeah. I'm an infield guy.
We went 2 years ago. We didn't actually go to the race. We went to that party though. And we met Guy Fieri, and he was a huge douche.
That was Nick Moraldo. Statements from Nick Moraldo do not
Reflect.
reflect the opinions of everybody. I was trying to read
Yeah,
like a
just me.
Twitter bio there for like the newscasters.
Oh, yeah.
They got like 1,400 followers and a check mark. My opinions do not reflect that of my employer. It's like,
RTs.
thanks, weatherman. We know that you take shots of fucking sports. Why don't you relax a little bit?
RTs do not equal endorsement.
Yes. And some people have like the actual.
Yeah, like the equals with the slash through it.
Yeah, relax. That is what retweets me.
Yeah, right.
Hey, just for future reference, that is what retweets me. Welcome to Twitter, weatherman.
Did you see that $100,000 toss out of Amendola?
I did. I think he was close too.
It was very, very close.
The night before is a good time.
Yeah.
4th Street Live is a good time. It's like kind of their strip of bars there. It's all covered in. It gets lit. There's a lot of parties down there. A lot of big money people spending money down there. The horse community is a big money community. So those parties are probably a good time. I've never been to any of them. I went to Howl at the Moon down there the night before and ended up passed out on a bench outside. Got woken up by the rain. Then I walked into the infield. That was a couple years before me getting woken up by the rain and getting arrested for it. Allegedly, of course.
Very allegedly.
But yeah, there's a lot of stuff going down there. Tom Brady's hat was incredible.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely
Oh, yeah.
incredible. I like what him and Aaron Rodgers do though. You know, that's like the perfect guy stripper. It's gambling, there's drinking, there's horses. And you're in Kentucky, there's not really much else to do. That's a good camaraderie building situation. I like that a lot. And by the way, Danny Amendola hits that. I'm excited for Tom Brady to potentially pull $100,000 out of his back fucking pocket.
Easily.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Just like, here you go, Danny. You've had a rough go on the internet anyways. Here's a fucking $100,000 real quick. Danny Amendola is yet to follow me on Instagram. I thought he and I were friends. We once partied in New Mexico, almost ended up in Old Mexico, and I honestly thought we'd be friends. I followed him on Instagram. He wouldn't follow me back.
He's got some stuff going on.
He's on the lines now, so things are looking up.
Now we're talking. Get some mood Detroit.
Yep.
Bet you he's jacked.
I bet he's so happy.
Julian Edelman follows me on Instagram. I found that out today because I was looking through the photo of Tom Brady and everybody, and I clicked on it and all the names on there. I'm friends with quite a few people that are in there. I'm like, I wonder if I'm gonna maybe fall into this list someday. You know what I mean? I'm friends with a lot of these people, like Lonnie Paxton, okay, long snapper for a long time. Bomani Jones went after him on ESPN because he was on the far left, and he was like, "Oh, this guy is a friend of a friend." Obviously, it's like that guy won like 3 Super Bowls. He was a long snapper, but now he's like the head of GoPro. I mean, that guy, pretty important fucking guy over there, Bomani. But I follow him, so I clicked on his photo, and I saw Danny Amendola. I'm like, "Oh, good old Danny, me and Danny have a good time." I click on his, it doesn't have the follow back thing on there. Oh my god! I thought we were friends, Danny. So I get out of there, and I click on Tom Brady. He doesn't follow me as well. Understandable. I mean, he and I really have never talked. I think he respects the game, though. If I had to guess, I'd say Tom Brady has heard a story about me, and he goes, "I respect that guy." Or complete opposite. Then I click on Julian Edelman, and it says follow back right there, and I'm like, "Jules, my guy, follow you back." So look for Julian Edelman to make an appearance on this show.
Let's go.
Super Bowl MVP.
He is Super Bowl MVP. Probably the greatest catch in Super Bowl history.
Won me a lot of money.
That little titty grab.
Yep. I'd say that.
Little titty grab. Not a lot of people love the Julian
Yeah,
Edelman.
Santonio Holmes catch is better.
Santonio was sitting in a bus with me, right in front of me. Good guy. I'd say he's a good guy. Right?
Good guy. He
I
was a
actually
good
said
guy.
to him, hey,
Good to
great.
know.
I actually said to him, greatest catch in Super Bowl history. So I want to let you know, in his face, I said, greatest catch in
In
Super
his
Bowl
mind,
history.
he thinks you think that that's his greatest catch.
In his mind,
That's
he
all
thinks that I
matters. There
said
you
that. On this show, I
Gassed him
definitely,
up.
yes, absolutely. I'll gas anybody up right to their face for sure. Just whether or not they know if I'm fucking with them or not. I think that might be one of my best qualities. We interrupt this incredible conversation to let you know that Pro Flowers is ready to make you look like the greatest son or daughter on planet Earth. Let's go. Don't forget to thank the real pros this Mother's Day. Where would you be without your mom? Quick answer. Nowhere.
Dead.
Real answer from Nick right there. I love my mother, obviously, because she gave birth to me. Also because she's my number one supporter. She's also the lady who decided that she was going to be the one who keeps me humble throughout my life, which normally means pointing out most of the things I did wrong throughout my entire life, which made for some very intimate conversations between her and I. And she has now become my number one fan, number one supporter, and lady that I lean to whenever I need to ask a question about certain things in my life. I hope you have this similar relationship with your mother. I hope you and your mom get along very well. In this Mother's Day, what you should do is show her that you love her. Don't be a fucking asshole.
You looking at me?
Yeah.
I actually already got my mom some flowers for Mother's Day.
Hey, maybe that's the rules of this Mother's Day. Don't be a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
I like that.
And this isn't in the script, and we're probably going to get in trouble for it, but I'd like to say this. Pro Flowers and Pat McAfee Show 2.0 say, don't be a fucking asshole this Mother's Day. Take care of the most important lady in your life, your mom. I got a chance to send a bouquet to my mother last year. She loved it because there's unique vases that suit every single mom's style. Then simply select a delivery date that you want, and voila, all work is done. You look like a hero. They're happy with the flowers. Mother's Day, just like Valentine's Day, is an effort holiday, and Pro Flowers is here to make sure you don't have to put in nearly as much effort.
So easy.
So easy to look like a hero. Right now, you get 1 dozen of assorted roses for $19.99. Double the roses and get a premium vase for just $9.99 more. Do the math, Zito. 12 more roses plus a premium vase, just $9.99 more whenever you get 1 dozen assorted roses for $19.99. Be a hero. Be the greatest son or daughter on planet Earth and visit proflowers.com. Click the microphone in the upper right corner and enter code AMERICA. That's PROFLOWERS.com. Click the microphone because that's what we do.
Yep.
We talk into microphones and enter code AMERICA. Mother's Day is May 12th, so don't wait. Order like a pro and get this amazing rose deal to thank all the moms in your life. That's right. John, I got to get something for Sam too because we got 45 fucking animals here.
Yeah.
And she's the mom. You know, because she didn't actually birth them, but she has mothered.
She cares for them.
Yeah.
She nurtures them.
I mean, I gave cat nipple the other day, so maybe I'm a mom too. Better talk about that.
Probably not.
Now we do.
I probably shouldn't in public.
Hope we don't ever talk about it again either.
Whoa.
Oh, is that right now?
It's a bit awkward. It's uncomfortable now.
It's only awkward if you make it awkward. I think that's rule number 1 of
I
life.
feel pretty comfy
Free
right
the
now.
nipple.
I said something terrible about a guy because I thought the walls were a little thicker than they were. He could hear every word I said. I had to go hang out with that guy for 4 hours. I was told right before going in there that guy heard everything I said. I was faced with a challenge. It's only awkward if you make it awkward.
Yep.
Fuck it. I walked right in there and said hello to that guy. Told him how big of a fan I was of his. He knew that I knew, and I knew that he knew. But for those 4 hours, nobody knew nothing.
No one knew.
Because it's only awkward if you make it awkward. I gave my nipple to a cat. It's not awkward.
You're making it extra awkward now. You're doubling down on the awkwardness.
Did you not just hear the rule that I literally just stated with research behind it? It's only awkward if you make it awkward. You're making it
Yeah,
awkward.
but you made it awkward.
Who did?
You.
I think you are.
brought it up again.
No, Zito, tell him, please.
Yeah, you're making it awkward because you're
Research
making it awkward.
says
My research
correct.
was thin walls.
I don't know if I trust your research.
Whoa, now you're
No,
making
the
that
guy
awkward.
definitely heard what I said. And it was terrible. It was terrible. It's true. It was all very true. But I wasn't supposed to know Somebody told me something. I said, "Are you kidding me?" Blah 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 blah. And they're like, "He definitely just heard you." I said, "How do you know?" And I heard like a knock on the wall. I was like, "Is that him?" They're like, "Yeah." Sounds like this is on the contractor that built this wall. And then we had to go into his room. 4 hours. It's only awkward if you make it awkward, Nick. And you're choosing to make this awkward. You ever give your cat a nipple?
Don't have a cat.
Seems like your problem.
Do you have a cat?
Oh, yeah.
Pup cat.
Say that's not most of the time, but yeah, we have them.
You did not give an answer, though. If you had a cat, would you give your cat a nipple if it needed?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Not my nipple.
What nipple would you give it?
Probably bottle feed it.
Okay, all those things I just said was just to see if you would give your cat a nipple, by the way. That whole thing I just did there.
Yeah.
I didn't actually give my cat a nipple. There's no milk in there. I knew that. But you would bottle feed a cat? It's because you're a good guy. Mm-hmm. Look what I just did for you there.
Yeah.
That thing with the kid, though, did happen. And I did have to sit directly next to him for 4 hours. He never talked to me again after that day. Good for him, though, bottling his emotion for 4 hours.
Never did talk to me again.
I fucking high-fived him the whole thing. I was like, yeah, you're awesome, man. Just less than 30 seconds after screaming some terrible things about him. He deserved it. He's a bad guy. Or am I the bad guy? Nick would give a nipple to a cat, though. That's what we learned here today.
That's what I
Back
learned.
to the
Good for you.
conversation. Was ready to go to war today at the fucking gas station, wasn't I?
Yeah, Pat was.
Oh, I heard
I was excited. So we go to a sketchy gas station right by the office. Called, we won't call it what it's called.
No.
The guy who owns it has a last
It's a
name.
marathon.
It's a marathon gas station. Very sketchy. Our office is not in the greatest part of town. Block north of the library. If you want some books, head to our area. Want some meth, also head to our area. But we lock it in. We have a good time. There's a gas station, though, that's a 3-minute walk away that has everything in it. Just most hood gas stations, by the way, are a pharmacy, they're a grocery store, they're everything you need. That's just the way it is. So we head over there on a regular basis. Today we head over there, and a guy has sweatpants on, and you can clearly see in his sweatpants a gun being underneath his sweats, like in the front there. So I see it as we're walking in.
A heater.
Yeah. He's got a
Glock.
pistol. Yeah, Glock. He's got like a Glock tucked in there. Can clearly see it through his sweatpants. It's like I'm trying to make sure he doesn't see me look at his penis and at his gun. Like both guns there. The one that
Sorry,
kills
sir.
people and the
Looking
one that
for strap.
impregnates people. Right there, right next to each other. So like as he's walking in, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm a pretty observant guy. I'm like, okay, this guy has a gun in his pants. Great. So we walk in. Standard, by the way, for this gas station. Did not stop me from going in. I was
No,
like,
no,
yeah,
no.
yeah, this is how it goes. I get it, man. You do what you got to do. I'm going to come in. Actually, I think I held the door for him almost. I was like, after you, sir, go ahead. So he goes in. He goes to the side of the register where the bathroom is, but also he was looking at our guy that owns the place. So I head to the back to get my water, and I got my eye on this guy. And I go to the tie. I go, guy's got a gun. And he goes, who? And I go, the guy right back there. And I'm getting excited at this point. I'm like, here we go. This is coming. I'm going to go spear a fucking guy who's holding up a gas station. I cannot wait. Everybody's going to see it. It's going to be on 720 HD or whatever the fuck those cameras on. You're just going to see a guy come flying in wearing a Natterdays hat. I was going to tell Natural Light they owe me because that shit was going to be everywhere. I was going to come in and spear. Guy just went to the bathroom. Had my eyes on him the whole time, and then he just walked. I think he even said goodbye to everybody in there, like, see you guys, like, see you, man. And he just walked out. I'm like, fuck, son of a
You made him
bitch.
nervous, though? Like, he knew that you were watching?
Me?
He was like, I can't do it.
I don't know. That's something to think about. I mean, I had my sleeveless hoodie on, so he saw the arms. I did arms this morning.
You really have been waiting for that moment, though.
Oh, yeah, forever.
Like 100%.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. Just like in this house. Like, I'm just waiting for somebody to walk in. Just wait for it. Like, if they shoot me, whatever. I mean, what happens?
Oh, he walked in. He said, I got one gun. This guy's got two.
Oh, because I was wearing sleeveless. I hear what you said.
Yep.
Big arm day this morning. I had a lot of carbs this weekend, too. So there's a little vascularity there on the left bicep. I wasn't playing no fucking games. I was so pumped for it, though. I told Ty while we were getting water, Ty goes, oh, great, the guy's going to shoot me in the fucking head. That's what Ty said.
I did.
Ty and I had two very different outlooks on
Well,
it.
I thought I'd be the one who takes a bullet in the head, and then Pat immediately avenges my death. So I was okay
well.
with that too. You know.
And for the story, I'm mourning my friend while being a hero. You know what I mean? So it's
That's a
Little
beautiful,
2-for-1.
beautiful tragedy, though. You know.
I would have asked Singh, the guy that owns the place, to blur out my hat, though, if they would have given me any money.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You have to.
Yeah. Like, we love Natural Light. We love Natterdays. But I mean, that's probably going to go if I fucking
Yeah, I'd say so.
Goldberg a guy who's holding up our gas station.
Speaking of violent murders, did you watch the Zac Efron Netflix movie?
did.
The
I watched
Ted
it.
Bundy movie?
So I know a lot about Ted Bundy. I listened to the tapes. I feel like I know a lot about him. So we didn't learn anything really new about it. Kind of slow, but I did think it was interesting how that girl her life was ruined by him
Yeah.
without us ever knowing that whole story, that whole side of it. And then how about? I don't want to do any spoilers, but he admitted to 30 murders, mostly because of a girl he fell in love with whenever he was young. And I think it's worth the watch. I think Zac Efron did a great job.
I think
I love
he was
Yeah,
good.
a lot of cool little character elements in there that were really cool to see.
Yeah, I think he did a great job.
I knew nothing about Ted Bundy, so I loved it.
Did you watch
I thought it was absolutely insane.
Did you watch the doc on Netflix before?
No,
you
no,
should
no,
go back
that was
and
like my first
dude,
Ted Bundy
go
thing.
back and watch that.
I loved
Go
it.
back and watch that because they show a lot more interviews of him. So
Okay.
it kind of freaks me out how much I know about all these fucking terrible human beings.
Well, it's
But
interesting.
it is.
Yeah.
Like, how does a human act that way?
I don't know. It's crazy.
And he was even a whole nother level because he was so normal,
Yep.
Super charismatic.
Mm-hmm.
charming, they would say, and then
Smart.
and then all of a sudden you just flip a trigger, and all of a sudden he's got a hacksaw out. See you later. See you fucking
Like
later.
without spoiling at the end, do you think that was real? That scene, you think?
No, it's quite Hollywood. I think it was
I
Hollywood.
felt so confident it was real.
But I do think she was part of the whole process of getting him to do that
Oh,
whole
yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? It was crazy though. I mean, I didn't know that happened. I didn't know all that. I thought he was kind of like this lone wolf out there.
I was very curious to see what happened to his child.
That's what I was gonna.
And I started Googling it and trying to go down a wormhole,
She
and there was
changed the
none.
fuck
You
out of her
can't,
name.
yeah, you can't find any information.
How about him creating a daughter though? Like he's probably the biggest terrorist.
Like there has to be like a lot of eyes on that daughter, right?
No, but what I'm saying is he's like the worst guy in the history to women.
Doesn't he? Yeah.
I think documented. I think a good karma from whichever God you believe in, whether it's Austin Collie, the Jesus one, Ollie, Mormon, you get it. Tom Cruise, the whole thing. Him getting a daughter is incredible.
Yeah, the rumor too that the person who executed him actually was a woman.
Yeah.
Under the hood.
One under a hood though.
Well, it's what executioners do.
I didn't know that.
Oh yeah.
Hide their face, just in case.
Just in case the person survives.
Yeah, or they just see your face.
Was that called the one with the guy from P.S. I love you?
Law-abiding citizen.
There it is. The Gerard Butler.
That's his name.
Good pull.
That is his name.
I feel good about that. I watched P.S. I Love You one time at a hotel night before a game. Got a bit emotional.
That's good. That'll really get you going. For
It might have been the
NFL
day
game.
of the game actually because we had a night game. So we were sitting in that hotel all day and there's nothing else on, so I watched it. I'm just fucking getting emotional. We're like
He's a romantic guy.
4 hours from kickoff, and I'm just like,
a sad movie.
Oh my god!
It's a sad
Is that
movie.
fucked up though that he kept saying letters? Like,
Yeah,
just-
he was kind of holding her hostage.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
Huh.
Just like Ted Bundy was doing to this lady. P.S.
I killed her.
Fuck you. But
The daughter
in
is
that one,
probably
the
gonna
guy
become
doesn't
Hayes.
die. In that one, the guy doesn't die because they put too much water in the thing, right? So
When they're doing the lethal injection.
yeah, law-abiding citizen, the guy doesn't die because they put too much water in the thing because there's like a science behind it, I guess. So I guess that wouldn't be a time you wouldn't show your face because could potentially live. But I don't know. I feel like the person should want to be known. Like, yeah, it was me, motherfucker. I killed you. Like, I think one of the victims should be able to.
You should be able to bid like an auction.
That's what I think.
Oh.
I've always said this about pedophiles where if there's beyond reasonable doubt, like if there is so much,
Sentences passed, no more appeals.
like
it's
if we
happening.
know,
Yeah.
oh, because he did it, like let's at least raise some money for foundations here. You know what I mean? Like I've said this, Jerry Sandusky should be paraded around city to city. Everybody who had to hear about it, you pay $20, you get to punch him in the face. Like I don't understand.
You done for a good stoning? You want to
Yeah,
stone him?
that's what I would say.
Well, I don't want to throw. I don't, what if you
Public
miss?
execution.
$20. What if you miss?
No. You're getting handfuls of rocks for
I don't know, I
$20.
think you have to pay another $20.
But we don't want them to die, right? Because we want other people to be able to, we want to take them to another city. You know what I mean? Like that type of thing. Like with Ted Bundy, I mean, he should have had to go from Washington to Colorado to Utah to Florida and let the people, you know, like do their thing to him. That's what I think. Oh, great. I'm probably going to get attacked for not caring about his rights enough. But I mean, he was a
I think
bad
you
guy.
forfeit those rights when you kill 30 people.
Yeah, I think
Bad
so, too.
guy, at least 30.
Yeah, right.
At least
exactly,
30
that they know of.
At least 30 people.
Insane.
I watched Dateline on Friday night too. It was another insane one. It's a crazy one. These two guys. It's two guys. They were doing it. They were bank robbers. They were fucking doing it. They had masks, just like we've been talking about. How, because with these cameras, they're all so bad. The 720p we just talked about for the spearing of the guy with the guns. They're all so bad. If you put on a fake tattoo, you just lead these investigators on a fucking goose chase.
That's a good point.
These two guys did that. They had masks on with fake tattoos on their necks, like a big sunburst tattoo. And they would come in and they would hold up, they'd walk into people's houses, like CEOs of credit unions, hold them hostage and say, you're going to go in and take $1 million from your own credit union in the morning, strap a fake bomb to them. Send them in there. They get their own money. They come out. They give them the money. They would take off, leave, vanish, see you later. Who are we looking for? We're looking for a black guy who has a sunburst tattoo here on his neck. One was a woman. They had a mask on with a ladies thing. They had an altered voice. They kept them blindfolded and put headphones on them and talked into like an auto-tune thing. So
It was T-Pain.
It was. Everybody thought, but every cop thought the CEO was in on it.
Yeah.
Because the story was so outlandish. So it was like, oh, the guy came into my house, he put blindfolded me, put headphones on, and then it was like a disheveled voice, and then the bomb was a fake bomb, so the cops would like take it off. It's like, this isn't a real bomb. This person you said did what? They never hurt you. They never did anything to you, and they wanted you to take $200,000 from your own thing. Then they would dig into these people's lives like, oh, you like to gamble, don't you? Are you in debt right now? Blah, blah, blah. These guys are just living in terror. They're like, oh, I think this guy's going to come kill us. They went on this 8-month run where they got like $10 million. No, that's way too much. Maybe a couple million. But he just got greedy. Like, I don't know why you would continue to do it. They got arrested, blah, blah, blah.
Taxes.
But these criminals are next level intelligent. It never made sense to me. Like, I don't know why they don't.
Well, it's like back in the day, I feel like it was so easy to be a criminal, right? You just walk in with a gun, you get the money, you're out. Nowadays, I feel like there's so much work. There's so much work you have to put in to be a good criminal.
Do you think that's why the guy didn't do it today?
Probably.
Because there was like 8 of us in there.
So it was a Monday. He probably didn't feel like putting in a lot of effort on a Monday, you know?
Everybody hates Mondays. We should go
tough.
back tomorrow. I think he's going to go in.
He might.
Be a rainy day, too. Probably wake up in a bad mood.
See, I wonder if guys like that think too, like, okay, well, I'm already going to rob this place. If it comes to it, I don't want to have to add 4 or 5 murders to it as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Murder. You think we die in there?
Well,
At least attempted.
well, we weren't the only ones in there. I mean, there were that old lady.
There's only one thing dead, and that's the window he was standing right in front of when I spear him. I am leaving my feet going. And it is weird that I have these dreams of doing this.
Yeah.
I honestly do. That's why you'll hear me later whenever we talk to Scott Bergin, the baseball coach that went viral this weekend for his hilarious quips. You're going to find out he was a part of the fucking Vegas massacre shooting. He was there, and I asked him about, like, how did you react? Because people always say, you don't know how you'll react in this situation. I've honestly just been waiting for one of these situations to happen to see how I'll react.
Right.
Mostly, just to see how I'll react. I'm happy it's never happened. But boy, today I thought was it, Ty.
Yeah, I mean, well, if we see that guy again, we'll know.
Well, if I see his dick and a gun, I mean, I know that there's definitely a problem. The NHL's still happening.
Yep.
It's awesome.
Bruins just won. It's going to be Bruins and Carolina Hurricanes in
Stanley
the Eastern
Cup?
Conference Finals. Nope. We got to
Jesus.
figure out who's playing right now with San Jose and Colorado. And whoever wins that, if San Jose closes that out, they will play in the Western Conference Final.
Against who?
The winner of Dallas and St. Louis, which will be Game 7 tonight when this airs.
Okay. So hockey's still happening.
Still happening.
Is Boston going to win it all?
I think a lot of people think Carolina might win it all the way they've been playing.
Hey, that guy lost his mind about Carolina not being professional.
Good old Don Cherry.
He was dressed like an asshole, calling them jerks. Well, who is this guy?
Don Cherry. He's like, I'm trying to think of what you can compare him to in
Cherry on
American.
top.
He's like Dick Vitale, kind of.
Kind of, yeah.
Baby!
But a little more outrageous
Yeah.
and a little more senile.
These kids are making no money.
Like, I don't know who you can compare him to in football in the NFL.
Grigson? That's what he sounded like when I was listening
Well,
to
Jerry actually coached, and he was like a decent coach back in the day, so.
What happened? Oh, why was he so angry? It's still about the celebration thing? Like, take it easy, bub. You're literally
Yeah, he called
dressed
him-
like a jackass.
He called them front runners because they weren't supposed to be very good coming into the season. They haven't been good for the past couple of years, and then now they're good, and they're selling out the arena. So, they're a bunch of front-running jerks down there in Carolina.
Well, that's just not how the word front runners works, though. That's not.
They only show up when the team's good. It's the fair weather type thing. That's what he's trying to say.
Oh, the fans.
Yeah. The fans.
Okay, because front runners usually involves players. Like these guys only perform whenever they're in the lead. They're front runners. Anytime there's a sense of struggle, they kind of disappear. But that would make no sense if they are winning and they are that. Like, no, they're just winning at this point. You can only call them front runners once there's a little bit of adversity and they all decide to disappear. Some people would argue that Odell Beckham Jr. in New York was a front runner. Some would argue that. I would say he was a great dressed man, just like he was last night wearing a fucking skirt and a cutoff at that MetLife gala.
You were not a fan of that.
Huh?
You were not a fan of that look, huh?
Well, dudes wearing dresses these days. Is that the new thing? Or are we
Was
wearing
it a kilt?
I almost got kicked off of a show for wearing tuxedo shorts. And now we just got a bunch of dudes wearing dresses everywhere. Is that the new thing?
Well, the Met Gala encourages you to dress like the biggest asshole possible.
What is the Met Gala?
I'm not sure. I honestly not sure. I know they all take pictures outside, but what the
gala
fuck happens once you
at the
get in
Met.
there?
It's like the most exclusive event in New York. The lady who runs it is like a big time fashion designer, I think, and you have to be invited by her to get in there. So like no.
But what
one-
happens once you get in there? I see all the photos, but what happens inside of there?
I think there's like a fashion show, and then I'm sure there's like some sort of like charity fundraiser type thing. I don't know. It's just rich
probably
people
Illuminati.
handing.
I always thought it was Illuminati gathering.
I 100% believe that.
And then I saw some no-name motherfuckers there dressed ridiculous. I was like, that guy didn't get an Illuminati. No way. There's one guy, half his face was a woman's makeup, and then half his face was a beard, and then he wore a tux on one half and a dress on the other half. I thought it was so creative.
Yeah.
I really did. I thought it was very incredible. But I looked at it and I was like, I have no idea who that guy is. I used to think this was the Illuminati, but ain't no way Jay-Z's letting that motherfucker in. And that's why I said no. It's just a spectacle at this point, right? That's what it is. You think I'll ever get invited to that?
Billy McFarland could probably get you in.
What was
Remember he
that?
was selling tickets?
Oh, yeah, he was. Frank. What was the name? John. Frank.
New York or something like that. or
New
Frank in
York tickets from Frank. He's cooking something.
Sounds
He's right.
credible, yeah.
Yeah, he's writing
Sounds
a
legit.
autobiography right now.
No, Frank?
No,
Billy
no.
McFarland.
Billy
I would have
McFarland.
read that one.
The Frank guy. I don't think Frank is. Speaking of Frank, that leads me to Adam Sandler. For this is Frank's shirt. Is that
Yep, that
Oh,
one.
yeah.
Billy
Adam
Madison?
Yep.
He did Saturday Night Live. They led off with a family feud that was very interesting whenever you have Adam Sandler there. That's interesting to me. Yeah. Him and Chris Rock led off the monologue with a song about being fired from NBC. And then Adam Sandler had a great joke about going on for his movies to make $2 billion or something like that. I'm like, you're fucking right. And I seen the one that probably made you the most money. It was called, what was it called, Nick?
The Cobbler.
Nope.
No.
I haven't s-
Sandy.
Sandy.
You'd probably
Oh,
rather
Sandy
watch
Wexler.
The Cobbler than Sandy.
People are crazy. I don't think that's a good movie, though. Sandy Wexler was a great movie.
That's what I'm
You
saying.
think everything's a good movie.
I just think you're uneducated if you don't think that's a good movie.
Zito's never seen a bad movie in his life.
Zito, just for
Oh,
argument's
no. What was the one movie?
we saw it the other day.
Yeah.
It was a bad movie.
The Matt Damon.
Downsizing.
Downsizing.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Zito,
Bad
that's the
movie.
only one.
Zito, tell him it's a bad movie.
That's
A
the
horrible
only
movie,
one.
Nick.
Zito has the ability to hate movies. He only likes good movies, like Sandy.
Yep.
$2 billion at the
Zito-
box.
too
Zito
frank.
liked the Sonic the Hedgehog trailer. The trailer that was
No,
so
I
bad
said I
that
like the
internet,
Coolio song in the background.
the internet bullied it.
Gangster's Paradise.
The internet
Amazing.
bullied the studio into taking it back and reworking all the goddamn CGI in the movie because it was so bad.
I heard they
Zito
made that
liked
thing a
it.
transgender Sonic
It
the
did
Hedgehog.
not look good.
It's a transgender hedgehog.
He's like 6'5".
Watch the way you're saying it.
I'm just saying, he's super tall.
You
His
keep
legs-
saying he.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. Well,
Ishi.
It.
yeah, Sonic
She.
technically isn't it,
Yeah.
but it is like 6'5". I mean,
I want to let you know the tweet announcing that Sonic the Hedgehog was transgender used the pronoun he in the tweet.
someone really tweeted that.
Yes. And I was like, oh no, they don't even know what they just got into. They opened the door and then slammed it in the face of transgenders. So Sonic the Hedgehog was a very ugly hedgehog, though. I mean,
Yeah,
it's a
it did not
fucking
look good.
hedgehog, though.
It's hard to fuck up.
Is it?
Yeah. You look at the video game and you say, okay, let's make that, but here, and they went fucking out here instead. Makes no sense.
Classic.
You know?
I bet you it'll be a bad movie. Unlike Sandy, good movie. So Adam Sandler and Chris Rock talk about being fired from NBC, and then they take a couple of jabs. I didn't watch the rest of the show. I passed out because I was tired from the horses being so heartbroken for maximum security and excited for Folger's house. Country House. I was so excited for Country House. 65-1. Jacob Tammy, old teammate of mine. I think he's a part of the ownership.
Oh,
wow.
Nice.
Oh.
I think he is. I don't know. He was either a guest of theirs or part owner.
Either way, good for him.
He was in the fucking winner's circle with them. And I was like, good for Jacob Tammy.
Yeah, I won $500. I was happy about it.
I like that.
I had them both. I had Maximum Security and Country House.
Oh, yeah.
Either way.
You did that Alonzo Morning gift. Good. It was a good gift, by the
Yeah,
way.
thank you. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, man, things are okay. That's kind of what that gif is. It's like, oh, no. Oh, no. Well, things aren't that bad. I guess. That's exactly what it is. You tweeted that out because you bet them both. You hedged your bets there. See, me and Foxy, we were told by our horse guy in the office,
Yeah.
here's a gift from me to you, is what he said. Here's a gift from me to you. Improbable is a lock, Gorman says. Me to you. Pony's been running good. Gift. Improbable.
Like birthday present.
Me to you. He does like this chest pat to like my chest, like as if he's like really mean. I think
So
it was-
much confidence.
I think it was even on my birthday.
It was.
It was on my birthday as a gift from me to you because he didn't give me a birthday gift.
Right.
So he gave me that as a birthday gift. So I hammered home improbable.
Me too. So much confidence. I didn't have a horse. I didn't know who I was going to pick. He
No, I
tells
don't-
me this. Here we go.
I don't know
I
horses.
got one.
I was learning about all these other horses. There's a Japanese horse. They had a 57-1 in America, 20-1 in Japan. That thing got crushed. $10 million they said they made off of that horse from gamblers in Japan.
Jeez.
Wow.
Yeah, they were like, what's that place called down there? The Derby area. They call it something. The whole thing. The Kentucky Derby happens at
Churchill Downs.
Nice.
Tarico's like, the Downs will make $10 million off of this horse if it doesn't win, by the way, in gambling. And everybody was basically like, the only reason why this horse is allowed in here is so that the entire country of Japan will gamble on it and Churchill Downs can just fucking rake cash. They love horse racing over there in Japan, by the way. They showed videos. As soon as they open the gates, they sprint in there to get the closest to the thing and closest to the betting. They love it. Like, I think we should almost start sending fucking Maximum House over there to Japan and just kind of clean house out. You know what I mean? Maybe Country House named Clean House fucking over there. Fucking wipe it out. They absolutely love it. But I hammer improbable.
Yep, me too.
Hammer it because Gorman, our horse guy, studies horses, says he speaks to horses, called himself a horse whisperer at one point.
Yep.
Only guy I know that cares anything about the fucking ponies. He has a magazine he reads about these fucking horses when they're like a little young 2-year-old and the fillies and this and all the other horse shit. Literally, he reads it all. And he goes, from me to you, improbable is a lock. Then I turn on the Diplo remix of Old Town Road. Guess what's on there? Fucking chestnut horse, which means orange horse. Because they had a black horse, which was Lil Nas X.
Yeah.
White horse was Billy Ray Cyrus. And then Diplo gets in there like orange horse. Add him to the song's cover
Ginger
art.
horse.
Yeah, it's a ginger horse. Improbable is a ginger horse. So between the lock from our horse guy, Gorman, to Diplo's new remix, it's an average remix, by the way. I think we could have made the remix.
Can you remix it and add another horse on there yourself?
I think so.
You want a Cuban horse on there?
Yes, please.
All
With a
right,
cigar in his mouth?
I think a gold horse.
Oh, take it easy.
pull Mustangs.
Maybe.
Purple?
That was
A couple golden ponies.
I think it was golden ponies. Maybe we put a Cuban horse on there. I don't know how we do that, but we'll figure it out. We'll put a Cuban horse on there, make a remix. We could do more to the remix than Diplo did, by the way. It was just, he put a couple ringtones underneath.
Smart by him, though. Just
Smart.
ahead of
Get
it.
in there. He'll do
Yeah,
the
exactly.
festival. He'll play it.
Exactly.
Oh, this is my remix.
Yep.
Yeah, whatever it is. So I was like, it's a lock. I go ahead and hammer Improbable. I want to be a part of the action. I sit through 2 hours of nonsense telling me Improbable is going to be good. Mike Tirico talking about it. And then all of a sudden, Maximum Security, wire to wire. And all of a sudden, his Country House sneaks in. And then in the fucking group text, we start getting people bragging about hammering Country House. Fucking Gorman's like, I told you, boys. Fucking told you. I'm like, who'd you tell?
Like, wait a second.
Who did you? I FaceTimed him, no answer. I FaceTimed him again, no answer. FaceTimed him a third time, no answer. All I'm doing is in a group text, I'm I'm reading Gorman go, I knew it, I hammered it, I told you guys. Me and Fox are like, no, you did not.
Unbelievable.
No, you did not. And then fucking Frank sticks his nose in there.
I
Fucking
felt
big-ass
bad
Italian
about
nose.
that.
Yeah, well, do you?
I did. I feel because I was there. I heard him tell you to take Country House, but I didn't hear the other conversation about the gift and the lock of Improbable.
Well, you can get,
Did you sense the actual when I said "fuck you, Nick"?
Oh yeah, I felt it. I was
laughed
like,
so
oh,
hard.
that's some vitriol. There's some anger behind that one. What happened?
Yeah, because you stuck your nose in
And then
something that had nothing to do
they
with
were
it.
like, no, Gorms told him. They told. I was like, oh.
No, but you stuck with it. You came back for another
Yeah, you
round.
did.
And I was
Well,
like,
'cause I
almost
heard it.
FaceTimed you, and I was like, hey, Frank, you need to just shut the fuck up in this group text right now. I'm about to burn this whole thing
Because
down.
I was like, I heard Gorman say Country House. I was like, am I the only one that heard that? I was standing around. I heard, they're just throwing out horse info. I'm gonna take it.
Well, I mean, there's fucking 45 horses in that race. Gorman said they're all going to win.
Yeah, 38 of them.
Said they're all going to win.
If it makes you feel any better, I took Improbable too because of your tweet. But
curse
maybe
is
that's
not-
also why he lost.
and he only picked Improbable because of our fucking horse guy.
Because our horse guy. So once I saw the Diplo thing and I heard the horse guy, I'm like, I was just looking for reasons for our horse guy to be right. Then I see the Diplo thing. I'm like, boom, here's the reason. The world is coming together. The stars are aligning around this fucking ginger horse. Horse guy does his research. Not sure what else he does. Reads horse things. He's only going to tell me the truth. And then all of a sudden he's flexing in the group text. Told you guys. Told you.
So when stuff go down the group text, are you guys okay that I'm the gift guy in there?
No, I like, you can add a little good stuff in there.
Okay, I was making sure.
Tim McAfee's in that group text.
I know. Can you imagine his phone just blowing up?
I didn't have his number.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Block that?
I don't know
Jesus.
how. I didn't have it though.
The disrespect.
Block that put together an incredible golf tournament.
Oh,
really
the
did.
best.
Let me tell you about this golf tournament. First one we ever put on. I hate golf tournaments. I've talked very openly about I hate them. I hate the amount of it takes to set them up. You got to look out for this. You got to look out for that. You got to do this. You got to get okays this. You got to shake these hands. You got to kiss these babies. You got to do this. These sponsors.
Because you're not just going to want some regular outing.
No way.
You're going to have some awesome stuff lined up.
No, if you're going to travel, which people traveled from
Yeah.
Tennessee, North Carolina,
Chi-town.
Ohio, Illinois. People traveled all over the
Michigan.
place. Michigan, Pennsylvania, I think.
Yep.
There was an incredible collection. And Tim McAfee, Samantha Ludi, and you guys, everybody worked. It was put together in an incredible fashion. And the humans that came to the golf outing were top notch, ready to have a good time.
Yep.
People were there to party. It rained a little bit. It was a little chilly early. The sky broke, though. God recognized something good was happening. The helicopter drop happened. I mean, it was just an immaculate day. I got to shout out a couple groups, though. This group from Michigan looked like a bunch of slappies. Some of the best golfers I've ever seen.
They were incredible.
They were very good.
They hustled the entire operation. One of them showed up with a ridiculous hat, had a crazy flow. This other guy had baggy pants. They just looked bad. And they shot 22 and a half under.
And they were having a good time while doing it.
Partying very hard with
yeah.
a lot of music. They were some of the most, a lot of other teams that we know were like, oh, those guys were cheating. I was like, no, Foxy and I played a couple holes with them. They were throwing actual darts at the hole. Like
Bombing drives too.
220 out, just landing it within 10 feet. Not just one in the group, too. Like 3-4 of them surrounding the hole at all times. Incredible golfing. I have never seen it. Then these boys from Tennessee came
Oh,
on
my boys.
wearing Hawaiian t-shirts.
Great guys.
These dudes, big time fans of the show. Very by the way, everybody that came, I feel like fans of the show. We're so
Yeah.
thankful for all of you. Very appreciative. There's just a couple people that stuck out doing ridiculous shit. These Hawaiian shirt guys showed up, standing off by themselves a little bit. This is a very nice golf course. Broadmoor Country Club. If you ever get a chance to play it in Indiana, play it. Place is beautiful,
Very
and the
nice.
people let us in there. I don't know if they'll let us ever again, but I mean, we brought that shit down a couple notches. Speaking of, these Tennessee guys show up. Khaki shorts, Hawaiian shirts. They show up at the beginning. Ty Schmidt looks at them, very straight face, and goes, well, those guys ain't shooting anything less than a 250. Right?
Yeah.
Nothing less than a 250.
Yep.
There was 80 people that competed in a putting contest for $5,000. came down to one person for a 50-foot putt for $5,000, and one of the fucking Hawaiian shirt kids buried it home for $5,000. Buried it home for $5,000. So that's how the golf outing started, was this kid burying it. Everybody was cheering for him, too. That's how we knew it was a good crowd. Place was going crazy.
Crowd erupted, and the guy said he's never seen that in his life, the $5,000 putt.
Yeah, the guy at the golf course that was hosting the $5,000 putting contest. Normally, it's just a waste of money. Everybody just dumps their money in because a 50-foot putt is a scratch-off. I mean, no matter how good.
1 in 100.
Yeah, it's a scratch-off. This dude fucking knocks it home wearing a Hawaiian shirt, already 4 or 5 beers deep, each one of them. Basically, everybody at the outing was, shout out Anheuser-Busch for free beer for the entire thing. Everybody was just hammering beers already. They knock it home, celebration kicks off, everybody's happy. Then we start seeing the groups kind of mosey out onto the course. And I'll tell you what, there was a shit show out there. We ran through the 35 donated cases of beer within the first 2.5 hours. Yep. We only had 24 teams. You start doing the math, that's about a case a team pretty quickly, plus another 11 on top of that. Yeah. Everybody was just pounding alcohol and playing golf, and we can't thank them. There was this little tiny guy on the Hawaiian shirt team. He was the worst golfer I've ever seen in my life. Kid did not deserve to ever hold a golf club.
No.
But he was the director of morale for that.
Spark plug.
He was awesome.
He was the spark plug of the team, brought him around. We had a putt, because Foxy and I traveled around and played a hole basically with every team. We kind of just bounced around, hit a couple shots to everybody when we were playing with the Hawaiian shirts. It was awesome. We watched the little guy hit the ball backwards in the middle of the fairway. It was fucking defied science. I don't know how he did it. We get up to the green, though, and there's a putt. I'm like, all right, somebody makes this putt, we got to chug a beer. Little guy who is blacked out drunk at this point. He's tiny little guy. He's obviously just been slamming beers. I 100% bet I'll make that. I 100% bet I'll make that. I 100% bet I'll make that putt. I'm like, all right, I 100% bet that I take that bet with you. I 100% it. He's like, I 100% bet I'll make that putt. He walks up there. He putts the fucker off the green. He putts the fucker off of the green. I thought I was like going to be like, oh, this guy's here for putting. He just hit one backwards in the middle of the fairway. He's definitely here for the thing. I 100% bet I'll make that putt. I 100% bet it. Yeah, bet it. Putts it off the fucking green. It was one of the most magical moments and basically summarized the entire day.
Yes.
It was just a bunch of false confidence out there, people having a great time, and I can't thank everybody enough for raising a lot of money for the foundation, and shout out to Tim McAfee pulling it off, honestly.
Hell of a job.
Seriously.
He planned that thing for a couple months, and then about 48 hours beforehand, we changed just about everything.
Added like 6 new things to it.
I mean, he really laid the foundation. You just kind of put a couple finishing touches on some of the stuff at the top.
And that foundation was not made in sand. That was in brick.
Hell no.
That was in marble, some would say. We interrupt your previously scheduled program to let you know that Charlotte's Web is offering a unique offer to listeners of this show. Go to charlottesweb.com and enter code PAT at checkout to get 10% off your order. Don't forget to enter code PAT at checkout to get 10% off. Some exclusions apply. See website for details. Pat, what is charlottesweb.com and why are we going there, entering code PAT and getting 10% off our order? Basically a steal, by the way. 10%? That's a lot.
Yeah, it is.
Well, Charlotte's Web. Hemp's phytocannabinoids like CBD, also known as cannabidiol, work with our endocannabinoid system. Okay?
Of course.
Let me start putting something together for you here.
Please do.
All right?
Do.
It's an easy thing once you start thinking about it. Hemp's phytocannabinoids like CBD, cannabidiol, work with our endocannabinoid system, a network of receptors in the bodies of all mammals that helps us maintain healthy balance and overall well-being.
Wow.
Okay? While there are many reasons people love and take Charlotte's Web, a few of them are improved focus, ever heard of it? Help with everyday stresses, ever heard of it? And recovery from exercise-induced inflammation. For those just getting started with Charlotte's Web, many feel an overall sense of relaxation. So this too might be an ideal supplement for your nighttime routine if you can't sleep. Huh? Maybe shut the brain off with your friends for Charlotte's Web. How do you know you're recommending the best hemp extract with CBD to your friends and family? You should ask these questions. Does the manufacturer control every part of the process from soil, seed to shelf? Are their quality controls verifiable? Is Is it hemp extract oil, not hemp seed oil? Very
big
huge
difference.
question. Is it more than just CBD? A broad spectrum of phytocannabinoids is more than just CBD. Charlotte's Web contains fragrant oils called terpenes that bind to receptors in the human body and carry a variety of health benefits. Charlotte's Web whole plant extract is more than just CBD. So yes, you are getting CBD, but you're also getting an entire array of phytocannabinoids that kind of hook up with your receptors in your body. You stress less. You focus better. You relax with ease. And that's why Charlotte's Web is the perfect tag team partner for you and I, you see. Because it's more than CBD.
Cannabinoid.
If any of these statements are made, must include legal statements saying these statements have not been evaluated by the Food and Drug Administration. This product is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease. But from self-research, like the men sitting in this room right now, we can tell you that Charlotte's Web 1,000% has made our life better. That's why you need to go to charlottesweb.com, use promo code PAT, and get 10% off. It's time to dive into the CBD world. And when we say CBD, we're talking about more than just CBD. This is everything you could possibly need in your phytocannabinoid world. charlottesweb.com, promo code PAT, 10% off. The NBA is still happening?
Yes, sir.
What's going on in there?
The Bucks beat the Celtics tonight. Well, last night, sorry. So they're up 3-1, so the Celtics are pretty much dead, which means Kyrie Irving probably gone after this season.
I was told he's going to the Knicks. Kyrie
Yes.
Irving's going to the Knicks
That-
with Kevin Durant, who's already moved his business to New York.
Yep, that is correct.
Kevin Durant is going to the New York Knicks with Kyrie Irving, and they could potentially get the lottery, right?
Exactly.
And get the Zion.
Exactly.
So then it's Zion, Kevin Durant, and Kyrie Irving in
Yep.
New York,
Yep.
and that asshole owner gets a chance to be relevant.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah, and literally, I think that's what everybody says. But it's good for the Knicks. It's good for the NBA.
good for the
Knicks.
NBA.
Correct.
Knicks haven't been good in so long.
Yeah.
Have the Nets been good? Has anybody in New York been good?
No,
Well, the Nets made the playoffs this year,
they did. They did finally, but
but no one. I mean, it's the Knicks or bust in
yep,
New York.
yep.
Madison Square Garden also hellhole, I guess. So I mean, let's make sure that a good team's playing in there.
Old, yeah.
It is, but it's the Mecca. You got to have a little
Exactly,
respect with that.
exactly.
So the NBA is still happening. NHL is still happening. Kentucky Derby is a sham. The Maximum Security, the best horse in all the racing, said it won't be going to the Preakness because Triple Crown isn't an option anymore. Not going to win Triple Crown. What the fuck we running for?
I respect that.
Do you?
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it.
I mean, maybe not because it's a horse, and that's kind of what he's meant to do is like running 3 races a year. But hey, you can't be the.
Can that horse run again next year?
I think so.
It was young horse, they said.
I don't know. Are they going to stud it now? Because that makes more sense to me.
But what if he goes and wins the fucking Derby next year? Then he technically won.
If he can still run it, yeah, I'd do that. And can you stud in the meantime?
What does that mean?
I mean, there's.
Fuck.
That means. What are you talking about? Was
Stud?
that?
Stud means fuck?
Do you know anything about horses? Get this guy out of here.
This is horse talk, bro.
I don't know anything about horses.
Come on, man.
Did you not watch Kentucky Derby?
I did. Homeward Bound won.
That's just not accurate.
Who won?
Country House.
Oh, that's what I meant.
Oh, okay.
Homeward Bound, by the way.
That's a good movie.
Great movie. You and I are on the same page. What was a bad movie?
Downsizing.
What was another great movie?
Sandy.
Fucking right, Nick. Take a
Take
hike.
that,
$2
Frank.
billion in the box office.
Little puppet. over
Adam
here.
Sandler. Who?
This guy.
What do you mean?
Was not planned.
Here's a puppet. You watch this video and listen to this video on the internet, you're going to laugh at it. We got a chance to talk to a guy that broke the internet on Sunday. How was Game of Thrones?
I loved it. I
So
thought it
did
was
I.
great.
So did I.
I thought it was a great bounce back for a lot of people that didn't like the last episode. A lot of people very critical of it. I understand that. But I
Big
thought this
episode
was
for
a
Starbucks.
Great
Yeah,
bounce back.
that was wild.
Yeah, how'd the cup end up in there?
They just missed it editing. Who gives a shit?
I don't think the producers do give a shit. I think this
they
last
don't.
season they're just trying to get it done.
I agree. They're so ready for it to, and it's just the cool thing now for everyone to like bitch and moan about it on Twitter. Like
agree.
that's just what's in, like that.
It's
They're
gotten too
becoming a
popular.
wrestling crowd.
It's
Yeah,
become
kinda.
exactly. It's become way too popular. You can't please everyone, right?
Yeah.
So there's always going to be a vocal minority
And
or majority.
What do I
pissed
say?
Off.
Sign 100 autographs, but somehow your pen breaks for the one person, 101, and you got to leave. That one person is going to be louder than those 100 people. Sounds like Game of Thrones running into a loud, pissed off person problem on Twitter.
People are just morons. There's 2 episodes left. The next one's going to be fucking insane. All out war.
That's what I've been
battle.
saying this
Yeah,
whole time. It's
Exactly.
Like, yo, this next one's
you
going to be the one.
knew that
I
episode
actually marked
5.
it on my calendar because you've been saying that.
Why? Well, what's his face? Those 2 guys that wrote this thing that said they want to go and do other things.
David Benioff and DB White.
They said, "Hey Pat, when you see a Starbucks cup, know what's coming after that. It's an indicator. Fucking madness."
Bingo.
There you go.
And I said, "You
Exactly.
got it." I said, "Who's going to be involved there? Cersei? Cersei?
Cersei, yeah.
Cersei's
gonna be
involved, right?
You nailed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, yeah,
Wrong with your
you
throat?
got it.
You okay there?
Huh?
Cersei, yeah, you okay? Your throat?
To be honest, I didn't know if it was Cersei or Cersei.
Cersei, you got it.
And I got
The
correct.
the author actually pronounces it the way that you did the first time.
Look at you.
Well, I read the
So
book.
yeah,
I read
it's
the
impressive.
book. I haven't been able to watch all the movies, but I read all the books.
Yeah.
And I don't think I get enough credit for that from our listeners. Who one person told me he almost vomited listening to me talk about Game of Thrones. Sorry, I've read every page of the book and of the scripts.
Go fist yourself.
You know, when
pal.
I see and hear other
mean,
people
come on. The guy's a
vomiting up
huge
as much
fan.
information as you did, it makes me want to vomit too.
That's what I'm saying. When
a
you
gag
know
reflex.
this much about Thrones and you're this hard on of a throner, sometimes people can't handle it. You think you've spent your life watching Thrones. Try reading every book and script. And then get a heads up from old Cuzzy when the Starbucks comes, when the latte comes, venti, not a medium, venti. Madness awaits, my friend. Right there in Westeros. Westeros.
Speaking of, so this show's been on for what, 10 years now?
It feels like only a couple there because time flies when you're having fun.
Exactly. But imagine waiting and investing 10 years of your life into this show, and with 2 episodes left, you go read the spoilers on the internet like Zito did.
Oh my
That boy,
God.
Zito, tell me what's about to happen. Anything good? Should I watch this?
I can't say it. I'm against what do you call it? Spoiler etiquette.
I will fucking cut your head off with one of those
All right, that's
Game of
what
Thrones
happens.
swords you have in the office if you spoil
Oh, Ted
anything.
Bundy,
for me.
executive producer.
I'll do it.
Pat McAfee Show 2.0.
When I start seeing things, I start reading. I just got to keep reading.
That's what they say about you. Avid reader.
Yeah. I
Avid
just can't stop.
reader.
Yeah.
Your advanced reader score is through the. You got so many fucking.
It's actually
cereal
negative, but yeah.
box tops. Remember, you went to fucking
Great America.
Six Flags.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of boxes.
Good times.
I can't wait for fucking Arya to go ape shit.
She probably will. All I'm gonna say is you got 2 episodes left. Just fucking enjoy it because there will never be anything like this on TV again.
Ever.
No show with this big of a budget
No way.
as like planned out battle scenes. We'll never see it again ever.
By the way, I also heard her name's not Arya.
Yeah, it is. Arya.
It's Arya.
Adia.
I mean, come on.
I'm just telling you what people tweet me.
Yeah.
How do you even pronounce that in a tweet?
Right.
They
Phonetics?
spell it out, yeah. Like just like Okariki was spelled out on the draft card.
Zito, big fanatic guy.
Big. Yeah. I want all my ad reads to be phonetic from now on. If you could send that on.
Zito has a top 5 worst read job of all time at the end of the show. If that won't make you stick around, I don't know what will. This guy went viral this weekend. We got him on the horn and got a chance to talk to him. And boy, once you start peeling back the layers of the onion, shit gets real serious.
Yeah, it does.
Real serious. That's at Texas Roadhouse. I had 45 ounces of steak.
What'd you get?
I had the 2 bone-ins, ribeyes, and then a rack of ribs.
45 ounces?
So much. Oh, you can't have rolls though, can you?
No.
Yeah, so you kind of have to go big on the meat.
Yeah, my butthole's just been leaking.
I bet. I can imagine.
Tonight's going to be a long one. Let's go ahead and mail it in tonight on sleep. And let's just go ahead and plan on spending it all at the toilet. That's what's going to happen. I'm going to be attacking that toilet with the vigor of a man who's never been on the toilet before. That toilet is going to remember the fucking name. Pat McAfee after tonight.
Do you stretch like between shits? Like how's that work? Because my feet start to get like the little the
Tingly.
pokey thingy.
Fall asleep?
Yeah. You just gotta shake it off.
The pokey thingy?
Yeah, it feels like pins and needles. That might be the diabetes.
No, I saw your gift today, your video. You're dancing away from all that stuff.
Yeah, I'm dodging it.
How much are you up since the weight loss?
North of 60.
I believe it, by the way. Snickerdoodle cookies, 9 a.m.
I can see how they look bad now.
A small child.
I have to institute. Yeah, it's like a 13-year-old he gained. I have to institute another weight loss challenge strictly to save Zito's life and his wardrobe. He's going to have to buy a whole new set of clothes again, and it's
He bought
next level,
like a
dude.
$300 jacket at the golf course.
With no brand on it,
With no sleeves.
no sleeves and no brand. And then he gave the receipt to Phil and wanted reimbursed for it because he was working the fucking outing for the foundation.
You can see how that could be used for a reimbursement.
He's
a $300 rain jacket with no sleeves.
Bro, he crumpled it up and threw it at Phil and said, I'd like reimbursed for that. And Phil goes, for what? And then he opens and Phil sees the price and goes, what is this? So he was like, my rain jacket.
I got a member discount though.
It's like a rain vest with no brand name on it. It's just it's a garbage bag. You bought a blue garbage bag with a zipper on it.
$189.
$189.99 is what it was after the fucking member's discount. He wanted reimbursed on his next paycheck. Unbelievable.
I can see how that looks bad now.
I should have told the guy about this. Hear what he had to say to you. You're going to enjoy this character. Hashtag endgang, hashtag endgame. Just need some positive thoughts through the morning because I'm probably not going to sleep much. Tonight it's going to be me in that toilet. Probably be texting Ty throughout the evening. Ask him how it's going with the editing because I'll be up with him.
Appreciate that.
But just send me and Ty some motivational thoughts to get through our Tuesday. It's going to be a long one. I was supposed to fly to fucking L.A. with Evan Fox about a potential test shoot of a new game show. It involves a human taking on a grizzly bear. And I was potentially going to be running play-by-play for that.
I love the tender meat.
Hey, sometimes you get the bear.
You get the horns.
Nope, that's a bull. But sometimes the bear gets you.
Oh yeah.
Happens to you all the time.
All
Bear gets you every fucking time. Just depends on what bear it is. Is it the reading bear? Yep, it's going to fucking get Zito.
The food bear.
The food bear gets you all the time.
Cookie bear.
Winnie the food bear. The cookie bear. Yeah, but I was supposed to potentially go that. They wouldn't have flown me coach. Middle seat. So we're off on a bad start here. I thought about it, though. I said, I need to know the chances of me getting this gig. Because I've flown around the country before to shake hands.
Right.
In all of those, we have fallen completely flat on our face.
Yeah.
I'm talking about racking up thousands of miles to shake hands with people to potentially get a gig that could possibly be 2 minutes on TV. And they've all gone to nothing. So this one kind of intrigued me a little bit. A grizzly bear and a human competing? I'm here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course.
Bear Don.
Hey, precious. You will not get a refund. Your refund will be escaping this death trap with your lives. Everybody panic. That's what I was excited for. What was his safe word?
Spumoni.
I'm so excited. The amount of things I could have said about a bear and a man, I could have really went with. I was excited about it. I was told there's less than a 15% chance. And then that was my agent speaking. So that means probably less than a 5% chance. They tacked on another 10.
Yeah.
My agents told me that when they mentioned my name for the gig, they said, that's quite an inspired recommendation. I said, what does that mean? Like they're inspired to hire me? You're like, no. That means like a very off-the-wall choice for us to even offer you up.
This is going to be very interesting then to see who gets it.
Oh, don't worry about it. We'll probably this thing will never see the light of day.
Oh, I bet it'll be very just electric, whoever gets.
Not going to make it past pilot season.
Oh, my God. That man just ran an obstacle course.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, if for somehow, some way, I was offered the host, I don't know if I would have sat in the middle class seat to fly there.
What if there was a less than 5% chance of you getting the job though on a Tuesday midweek? You run a company, you get a chance to sit in an E seat on the way to LA, just a quick 4.5, 5-hour flight to potentially sit in a room and read about a guy taking on a bear. Would you do it?
Hey, weather's really nice out there right now. Though.
Hey, I heard that. I heard that the weather's nice. I bet you I would have crushed it though, guys. We could have
no
turned that
doubt.
5% right into a 10%. Yeah, right. I was never getting that gig. I think my agents just tell me that they're going to fly me coach, middle seat, just whenever they know I got no shot. Hey, we got this big Grammys, huh? Maybe potentially talking to Grammys. Huh? They're going to fly you middle seat to coach. Oh, you're out, right? Yeah, okay.
Every one of those meetings too, we'll walk out after and be like, that went really well. And then I'll kind of just look at you and you look at me and be like, yeah, nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening. Absolutely nothing's happening. It's been 15, 20 meetings like that.
Yeah, 100%.
Just walk in. Here we go. Good conversation. Fluff, fluff, fluff. Ha, ha, ha. Yeah, you guys are so smart. That's great. That'd be a lot of fun. Yeah, we'd love that. That'd be a lot. That'd be a blast. I think we could probably do a lot of things with that if you let us have the opportunity. Okay, cool. Yeah, you get back to us. Of course you will. I saw us on a fucking casting couch. We make maybe $5,000 a day. That's awesome. You'll call us? Cool. We'll get out of here. Well, let's hop on a plane and fly to the other side of the fucking country so we can do that again. I'm happy they saved us that flight.
Yeah,
But that Man Bear Pig show is going to be good.
probably.
I hope it makes it on TV just so who gets a job. Fucking Tim Tebow hosting it. I'll love it. I'll watch
Has
it.
that thing been canceled? Yeah.
Don't you ever.
I mean, I haven't seen it on TV.
What was it called?
$1 Million Mile, I
Yeah.
think.
Oh yeah, it's good.
What was that?
It's good.
Like good as in canceled?
No, like I haven't seen it, but like, it seems good.
Exactly.
In theory? Or like in theory it sounds good?
I'll never run a mile, but it seems pretty cool to run a million.
Have you watched anybody attempt to run a mile with Tim Tebow hosting it in that show?
No.
I did one time.
Did you?
Yeah, I think a lot of people did.
Yeah, I watched one.
Haven't checked in since.
Haven't seen it since.
I haven't seen an ad for it since.
That's what I'm saying. I think it got yanked.
Well, LeBron didn't make the playoffs, so the show got pulled.
That's
know
a
what?
good point. It could
Unless
be it.
Bear Grylls is hosting a Man Bear's Bear show over you, I'm disgusted.
Or Mike Ditka?
That's the only choice.
If Mike Ditka's hosting because Bears,
Yeah.
I'm all in.
Yeah, me too.
If Bear Grylls is hosting, by the way, if they're, they told us the name of the show and then said we'll get back to you.
I remember you-
And then in our office, we cooked up what the show was in our heads. Oh my God, you and Bear Grylls are going to be doing one? I was like, I don't know, I'm excited for you. You remember what he did with Marshawn Lynch? Yeah, I can't wait. I think it's going to be a lot like that. All right, we get the call back and it's completely different. And they were like,
I mean, Man
I think
vs.
I even
Wild,
asked. I think I even
Man
asked,
vs.
like,
Bear?
is Bear Grylls going to be here? I'll fly middle seat if Bear Grylls going to be here. They're like, no, Bear, like actual Bears, Pat. Not, I was like, oh, okay. That must have been us just talking. That must have been us.
Bear Grylls didn't sleep in hotels while he's pretending to sleep out in the wilderness for me to fly in a middle seat, okay?
Whoa.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I love that.
Kayfabe, dude.
Kayfabe, bro.
I love what he did. I'm Team Bear. I'm not Team Survivor, man. We've been through this before.
I don't mind Survivor Man either. He plays on that fucking harmonica. He really gets it going.
He's boring. Out there just showing
Conor
his
McGregor
ass to
sang
the
that
camera.
song good. Everybody was like, Conor McGregor could really sing. You see that video? You think he sang good?
I didn't really want to watch it. I've had just about enough of Jimmy Fallon.
Jimmy Fallon is why you stopped? Because he was on a microphone in the
Yeah,
video?
just I saw him standing right there doing his thing with the people in the crowd, and I was like, all right, I'm out. I don't want to hear it. I don't give a shit.
Jimmy Fallon did not deserve that.
No, I know. Hey, listen, no one was a bigger Jimmy Fallon guy than me. He's just.
Do you have a Jimmy Fallon impression?
Oh my God, so great. It's so great. It's hilarious. He just does that on repeat for an hour and a half every single night.
Ask for 2 shots of whiskey because that's what he did in that video.
Can I get 2 shots of whiskey? It'd be great. I mean, we got one for Connor. He's hilarious. He's hilarious. So funny.
That is what it sounded like a little bit.
Yeah, exactly.
And then he was impressed by Connor singing, which the internet was as well. I thought he sounded pretty good.
I wouldn't know.
Jimmy Fallon taller than Conor McGregor.
Really?
They look like in that video.
I saw Conor McGregor in person. Tiny guy.
Where'd you see him in person at?
Miami.
Oh yeah, you saw him right after.
was that? That was
Miami
when.
Fox.
Oh, Foxy.
PF, Post Fox.
You changed after you saw fucking Conor McGregor.
Come on. I shouldn't have brought it up.
Well, you did though.
I almost went up to him, and then I decided it's Conor McGregor. I shouldn't go up to him.
Cool story, man.
I was trying to pivot somewhere.
Wait, isn't Jimmy Fallon like 6'4", like 6'6", something like that?
No way, dude.
All those he was
people,
like a gigantic.
all those people. That's
Oh,
Conan
Conan.
O'Brien.
He's billed as 6'1".
That's on me.
Hey, if I ever get in WWE, by the way, they better bill me at 6'2", 6'3".
Oh yeah,
6'3".
6'3".
Fucking, I'm 6'6". 6'7". Dude,
Give me some of them boots, guys.
they used to bill the Big Show when he first came into WCW. It was like 7'9", 660. I remember watching that. I was like, this guy's fucking huge.
Captain Insano.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it was wild.
Hey, there's another great movie by Adam Sandler. There's another great Adam Sandler movie. $2 billion at the box office.
That
Fucking
wasn't
Lorne
horrible.
Michaels. Fucking firing that guy. Huh? Oh, that Chris Farley tribute.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've seen that before. I've seen that Chris Farley
Yeah,
tribute
he
before.
did that at like his last stand-up, right?
Yeah, I'm a big fan of it. He's coming to Indianapolis. I'm gonna go check him out.
Sandler is?
Yeah.
When?
I'm not exactly sure, but he is coming to Indianapolis. I'm gonna go check it out.
I'm all in.
We got all the fucking luminaries coming here this summer.
Yeah, good
Tim
deal.
Allen's coming in June.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, he's coming in June.
he's gonna be great.
Todd says his stand-up's hilarious. I wouldn't know, but I assume it
You're
is.
telling me Todd likes Tim Allen
Yeah,
stand up?
yeah, I know that's
is
is water wet, but I don't know. I'm excited to see it. I got tickets.
He's gonna crush.
I assume so.
You don't make 7 sitcoms that are successful and not be funny.
Yeah.
I mean, people try it
No,
all the
he's-
time. Look
he's
at fucking
hysterical.
Raymond. Everybody loved him at one point.
Yeah.
Now he's dead.
Ugh.
I'd be okay if the price of admission was just him doing like a table read for an episode of Home Improvement. That'd be fucking awesome.
Jill.
I'd love it.
I'm gonna go
think
fix my
so,
car in the
Jim.
garage. Tell JTT not doing anything stupid. I loved Home Improvement. I grew up on that show.
That was the best. Detroit.
Who?
Detroit.
Yep.
Is it really based out of Detroit?
Yeah, that's where
In
he's
the
from.
opening credits, you got the Detroit Lion double XL shirt or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Team
Yep.
property. You know?
Love that show.
Oh, I was thinking about Married with Kids.
That's not the name of that either.
What's it called?
And
Married with Children.
marriage,
Oh, same thing.
Love and marriage goes together like a horse and carriage. This I tell you, brother, you can't have one without the other. Tone deaf Zito. Tone deaf Zito. That's a good show.
Oh, I love that show. Paul Bundy. Al Bundy.
Let's get to our fucking guy. This video went viral. We'll lead off with it, and then the conversation that follows is well worth a listen. Once again, please send Ty and I your prayers. We're going to go battle. And I know this is my fault, so I don't expect you to feel bad. Every ounce that I was shoving down my gullet, I knew was coming out of my butthole soon. And that's on me, 100%. But you can help me out through this because we're a team. I wrote a song, by the way, another song. I think it's going to be a heater. Especially with Jim Kong popping back off that he is.
He shot another
Oh,
missile,
yeah.
didn't he?
Into the Sea of Japan. But they called it the EC. Do you see this?
Yeah.
In all the headlines, they've called it the EC. It's the Sea of Japan.
Oh, I know.
But now they're calling it the EC. I wonder if it's because we caught so much shit for calling it the Sea of Japan.
Right.
That the locals said, no, that's the EC. It's not the Sea of Japan anymore. Back in the day, they used to call it Sea of Japan, though. On CNN, on everything, they used to call it Sea of Japan. Now it's the EC. So we're going to have to make a new song. It's kind of a shame.
It's all right.
RP and peace
To the sea of Japan.
to the East Sea. RP and peace to the fishy East Sea. RP and peace to the East Sea fishies. Yeah, it works.
Put Diplo on the remix.
He'll just add a ringtone behind it.
That's all you need.
I saw Timmy Trumpet stand on his little fucking dashboard thing. What are those called?
Yeah, he just presses play, right?
Well, I saw a drop happen. He was in Guatemala. It looked like 100,000 people, and he was just spraying champagne on them.
Yeah.
And then he took a big swig, and then he spit it on them. And then
Oh.
the beat dropped, and he was dancing. I'm like,
They're the new rock stars.
that's the life right there. That's the life.
These DJs are the new rock stars. You think of the hair metal band in the '80s and Motley Crue and that big movie they had made about them. Those DJs are living that life now.
You got to respect it, though. They're just raking in cash. It was just like when we saw Waka Flocka jumping around yelling, and then he got behind the turntables, ones and twos for a photo, and then he got back out, started
Yep.
yelling, "Rock, rock, 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 rock."
He's his own
Bless
hype
you.
man.
And then he got on a plane and flew to Boston, did the same thing. 2 shows, one night, walk, flock, flame. Raking in the cash.
I think I'd be a good DJ.
You?
I have good single hand moves.
But what we realized, though, is that you don't have rhythm.
Well, no, they just press play.
Yeah, but I think with the single hand moves, you have to be on beat because you're kind of like the little conductor guy in the front of the crowd. Like, that's really your only job is to conduct the crowd.
I think I could do it.
See, but I think as somebody who's watched you try to do it before, I don't think at this point,
I-
maybe you can learn how to do it if you continue to be cigar zeet.
Yeah.
But I think at this particular case, you are not able to do it.
I don't know. DJ Zeet would pop out, though. I would overcome all adversity.
What happened to World Series of Poker zeet that popped off today for like 25 minutes? You had a bomber zeet? You had a hoodie on?
I lost the glasses, and someone said you'd be an idiot for wearing reflective glasses playing poker. It made sense. I would never look at my hand if I had reflective glasses.
That boy, because you don't know if you're bluffing or not.
Exactly.
Hey, you think you can get? I don't even know what I got. That's not a bad way to play.
Just playing blind poker.
Just play blind the whole time.
I call
All
it.
in blind every fucking hand. Who's got it? Who doesn't? I'd go with you. First hand, probably.
Oh, thank you. I would have pocket rockets.
Yeah, you would. What does pocket rockets mean?
Double aces, baby.
What does ducks mean?
Shit. I actually don't know what ducks are. Like ducks in a pond in baseball. First and third.
It's just anybody on base, but
First and third works though.
Speaking of baseball.
You've had 4 transitions and you can't get there.
I'm trying.
Did I seem wasted during tryouts? Because I can't figure out how you made it on this team. Clearly, practice does not appear to be working. This is why everyone talks about you as soon as you leave the dugout. I knew you couldn't do it. Did you take your Adderall this morning? Because you're acting kind of freaky out here. You don't suck. It's like you have bad luck every time you step on the field. Dude, you are destroying the backstop. The league's probably gonna make us pay for a new one. You do see the trend out here, right? Every time you're on the hill, we get murdered. Martinez, 2, Lanzare Huelgas.
Coach, I speak English.
Dude, you're lucky your mom is hot. Dude, if I end up back in rehab this season, it's all your fault. Over 1.3 million Little League players in the United States, and I got stuck with you. Someone needs to put me out of my misery. I heard you were the worst player in your last team as well. Dude, it is okay to suck every once in a while, but don't you think you're overdoing it? You do know you're supposed to be throwing strikes out here, right? Have you been tested for dyslexia?
No.
Okay.
No.
What's your name again? Been sitting over there in the dugout, holding my breath, just trying to pass out. Look at it this way. You're not the worst Little League pitcher on the planet. You just better hope that the kid that is doesn't quit. I take it back. You're the worst. Have time, Lou? Okay, hand me the El Balo and go to right field. Okay. And don't ever come back.
What you just heard there was a series of interactions between a coach and his Little League pitchers. Just rattled them off there, one-liner after one-liner after one-liner. And the man doing that, who I am so fortunate to have on the phone, his video went viral this weekend. There's plenty more where that came from if you check the internet. From Texas, some are saying the meanest Little League baseball coach in history, Scott Bergin, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello. Thank you for having me.
Scott, first things first. Does your team normally suck or are they good?
Well, let's just say that we have a lot of potential. We've had a rough season this year, but we've had some moments where we've had some success, but we've had a rough season this year. That video was actually in the fall, and with a different team, and we did pretty good. We hung in there.
Okay.
We had our ups and downs.
All right, I have a lot of questions here. Obviously, as the
Yeah.
world does, I feel the responsibility of the entire internet is weighing on my shoulders here. How do the kids react to said things that you're saying to them? Do they know what's coming when you're coming out there? Like, hey, there's going to be a hilarious comment coming to you whenever it's time to pull you off the mound.
So when it started, the answer was definitely no, because I wanted to capture their kind of their reaction or their innocence. It actually, when I started, I have a little cheap action cam that I clipped to the neck of my shirt. I actually thought I was gonna get like their face, like right as I was saying it, I was gonna capture their facial expression, but it didn't work out because it was kind of bouncing around and stuff. But so no, I did not tell them a thing. I just went out there and started saying stuff. And at the very first guy I did it to, I thought, he was kind of a big kid. I thought he was just going to kill me right there on the mound. Because I walked out there and I was like, hey, we actually redid this one later, but I went out and I was like, hey, we're getting killed out here, and it's pretty much all your fault. And he just looked away like he was trying to contain himself and he wanted to kill me. Because these things, like, a lot of them are in the heat of the moment. Like, they're real games. A lot of them are real situations. I will admit, that there's been times I'm like, I want to knock a few more of these mound visits out. So I call time kind of unnecessarily and just to do the mound visit, go out there, say something stupid, and then they just kind of look at me and walk away. But over time, the kids kind of grew to know that I was going to say some sort of stupid crap out there. So if you notice in some of the scenes, they'll put their glove over their face because if they laugh, it ruins it. So I told them, if you feel like you're going to be laughing, cover your face with your mouth with your gloves so you don't screw it up.
Hey, we don't need you laughing and ruining this viral video.
Yeah, I got likes and views I need, bro.
Okay, with you saying that, I'm assuming there are some people who don't respond in the same manner that we have. I even saw it whenever I posted the video, some people tagging me in tweets saying that I should not be promoting this type of thing. Have any kids' parents on your team come up to you and say, like, hey, please don't be saying those things to my kid? Or do people tell you, like, hey, you're what's wrong with coaching, anything like that? Obviously, we find it very entertaining. I grew up in an era where our coaches were all like that. Like, that is exactly how everybody is, but we live in a different world now. Have you run into any problems like that?
On my teams, no. I have been nervous a little bit because, again, so some of the teams I've given them a heads up, like, hey, we've got a few funded videos we'd like to do. We might be doing something, again. But I like some of the, like, I've done pregame speeches before and stuff. Some of the best parts are when you capture their legitimate raw reactions and some of the crap they'll say in response or whatever happens. So I try not to give anyone too much of a heads up that it's going to happen. But as time has gone on, there's been parents who are like, oh, sweet, my kid's on that team. I hope and they're like, oh, please do my kid. Please do my kid. I mean, they're like, when we were doing some of the speeches, we had a series of pregame speeches, and by the end, like, there would be like this little mini crowd, and all the parents would have their phones out and trying to film them and be like, oh, please say something bad about my kid. And it was kind of funny. So as far as the parents go, no. I will say I have been nervous about, like, the one that is going crazy right now. That was a fall Little League team. I didn't even really know half the parents on there. I just went for it, and I was kind of sweating it. Like, the one kid, the one I was nervous about was you might not be the worst Little League player in the world, but you better hope the kid that is doesn't quit. That kid, I was kind of nervous because I didn't know his mom very well, and I thought, oh shit, like, is he gonna be like, man, why are you calling me the worst? And then the part where I went out and said, never mind, I take it back, you're the worst. I was really struggling with that one. I was like thinking, do I put this in or not? But I just went for it, and the mom ended up loving it. She's like, he's on our little select team that we've got going now, and So the parents love it. I get hate mail by the minute. Otherwise,
What do people say to you? What do they say to you? What does the hate mail say to you?
Like, I wish I could curb stomp this coach's face. He's what's wrong with him. Like, a lot of people in Europe and stuff are like, that's what's wrong with America. This guy is America. That's what's wrong. This guy is like, I'll tell you, my wife and I got caught up in that whole Vegas shooting thing. And right afterwards, I even had guys saying, like, that's the guy that's raising school shooters and all that. I'm like,
shit.
oh, my God. It's just a joke. Get a freaking sense of humor. Holy crap.
Hold on. Let's go. Hold on. We're not just going to bypass that. You were out at Vegas at that country festival?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
That's insane. I didn't know that.
Yeah. My wife was in the crowd, and I was at we had kind of dropped them off, and I was at the casino right next to my buddies and I were at the casino right next to it, and she got out of it. Long story short, I ended up in some bushes thinking I was freaking going to be a goner. I was out, like literally out hiding in some bushes alone outside this casino because it was chaos. It's hard to describe, but it was chaos erupted in every single casino all around the area. And we were running through our lives through the MGM. I think eventually the MGM and, out this door and into some bushes, and I was pulling lights off. They had landscape lights, and I'm yanking the cords out, trying to hide myself, and it sucked.
Okay, so you're a man with a personality, a good personality, obviously. You're having the time of your life out there in Vegas. I always wondered how I would react in those situations. Would my personality still persist with the people around me in the moments directly afterward? Whenever we realize that we're no longer in the line of shot for what we say, you find your wife. Were you the person that was talking about it, or how was the recovery? Like, were you joking around afterwards, or was it a couple of days there where you guys really struggled with, holy shit, what just happened?
The first week or two, probably 2 weeks after, was pure misery. Honestly, it was like, I don't know how to describe it, but it was like every second of every day was sad. I don't know how to, it was awful. During the moment, I remember because I was hiding in these bushes and I was sitting there. It's just weird, but you sit there and I thought, I better text some family, like I guess if this is going to be happening on the news, I better text some family, let them know, like, hey, because at the time I knew my wife was okay. They had to bust into a airport hangar, and they were in an airport hangar, and then the police came, and I'm like, okay, sweet, she's good. And then all of a sudden, chaos erupted where I was at, and everyone's running for their life, and I was the only dumbass that ran outside. Everybody else went to this one area of the casino, and I flew out these stairs and out these doors, jumped over a wall, and then hid in some bushes. And I sat there and was like, "What the hell? What? No one nobody followed me. I was the only one." And I had my back to the door, and I was like, "Oh my God!" I had this wall between me and the door that I flew out of, and every once in a while, this door would open, and I could still hear it. Kind of picture the sound in my head right now, but when that door the bottom of the door would scrape on the concrete, I was like, "Oh shit! Please don't be somebody coming out here to
Oh my God!
to waste me or something." I'm sitting there and but in the moment there, like, I texted some family, and I did say, like, to my mom. I remember telling her, I'm like, well, when I get out of here, I bet the tables will be pretty cheap. They'll probably be like $2 tables, so. Because I'm trying to make a joke out of it. And my son was the best, because I texted him and I just said, hey, man, he's the son that I said, hey, at least you're lucky your mom is hot or whatever.
Yeah.
So I texted him and I said, hey, dude, we're okay. And when he realized what was going on, he goes, run in a serpentine pattern, like from he's like running the serpentine pattern, whatever. It's from that Land of the Lost movie or whatever. It's hilarious. But so yeah, there was a few jokes in there. Immediately afterwards, it sucked.
Yeah, I
pretty
could.
bad, but-
Hey, we're happy you're okay. Obviously, what a
Yeah.
crazy situation because you don't make it out of there. Obviously, more of these videos don't come to the internet. Let's get back to that. Let's get back to the hilarity that you bring to people. I mean, I watched that video no less than 45 times yesterday, and I watched no less than 45 times, and it was like each line I just kept laughing harder and harder at. Is there anything that like you workshop that you write down? I assume you plan these lines and you're like, oh, I can't use that. There's some things that you can't use on kids.
Yeah. Okay. In all honesty, most of them I've just gone for it. Like I was like, screw it. I got to do this, and you never know how it'll turn. But most of them I've gone for it. There's one I've played around with that I'm like, yeah, probably shouldn't say this one. Like, it's something along the lines like of every time. I've noticed, like, every time you're on the hill on the way home from the game, I have this sudden urge to find a giant live oak tree and ram my truck straight into it. I don't know. I don't know if that's crossing the line.
That's fine.
The other one is I've kind of played around with. I thought, I don't know, but I think I'm going to do it. There's like two versions of it. It's either you walk out there and you go, do you hear that? And you kind of pause and the kid will go, no. And you say, something along the lines of like, even your grandma in heaven is booing you right now. Or your grandma is booing you. Or like, if you go out there and say, is your grandma still alive? When they answer no, and I say, well, if she was, she would be booing you right now. I don't know. Something along those lines. I've kind of gone back and forth, but it'll probably make it in there. One of the issues has not been whether to say it or not. It's been the timing of them at times because, like I said, some of the times I'm like, it is the heat of the moment, and they don't want to hear from me. It's like I don't know how to describe it, but when they're competing, they're really competing, and they're pissed. I mean, you go out there, if you're going out there for the real reason, they're pissed off because they can't freaking throw strikes or they're getting the crap pounded out of them or whatever. And then you go out there and say like something horrible and they're like, God dang it. So like my youngest son, Jack, he's the one that I said, well, at least your mom still loves you. And that's from an earlier video. And, he was pissed. He was like, he plopped the ball in my hand, and it was like he wanted to throw punch me, but he didn't. He just plopped it in my hand and just walked off the mound. I was like, ooh, that didn't go over very well.
You're beating the hell out of the backstop. The league's probably going to fine us for that.
Yeah.
An incredible.
Yeah, that was my son. That was my oldest son, Wesley, as well. That was him.
Just sawing down your kids.
So, going back to that, though, I forgot about this because there have been at the league. We started these videos with that "Your Dad's a Loser" speech, and that was done like 4 years ago. It was meant to be a joke, and it kind of came. I mean, obviously, it looks pretty serious, but I thought, I better lighten this up a little bit. So I put the word gooder in at the end. Let's go gooder on 3. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but, at the end, I'd say, get the team together and say, let's go. That team's pretty good, but we're gooder. So let's go gooder on 3. And we break it out on gooder. And thinking like the whole world will go, oh, okay, this is a joke, right? Well, shit, half the people are like, this guy's a total douche, and he doesn't even know that gooder's not a word.
Oh, yeah.
They're hammering me. So, but it was fun, like that video sat around and just kind of, it got a few views here and there, no big deal, but it was fun. And so we did another speech, and in the speech, I called the team that we were playing a bunch of fart sniffers. Okay. And I had no idea whether they sniffed their own farts or not, but I just called them fart sniffers, whatever. Well, one of the parents on the other team heard it and wrote the league and said that I was a bully and I was bullying the players, by calling them fart sniffers. And I'm like, are you freaking serious? So then after that, I was like, it's on. I mean, so I wrote like another speech directed at kind of, it's when we were going to play that team. It was kind of directed at them and you know, they can kind of hammering on them a little bit, but innocently. But so we have had some apparent of some other teams that were kind of offended or whatever, but who gives a crap? It's all meant to be in good fun, you know, and kind of making fun of, to an extent, kind of making fun of the total douchebag, crazy. Are you
a comedian, or is that your natural thing, or were you just a shit talker athlete?
Oh God, no. I'm the president of a small like clinical research company called Tribe Clinical Development.
No, don't say it. No, we'll edit that out because there'll be some fucking mom or dad that'll want you to go out of business for what you do, or we'll keep it in. It's up to you. But if your company ends up getting, I just want to let you know, if protests happen at your company, it's on your fucking ass. Know what I mean?
There's no problem. No, we're this is just. I've always just seen the kind of the humorous side of sports and youth sports and stuff like that. I mean, we've had, I think the mound visit kind of idea came, every once in a while I'd go out to the mound and ask a kid to pull my finger or something. And, you know, when they do, you go, dude, not that hard. And you grab your ass and you run off the field, you know, and it kind of just went from there. We just started doing some more stupid stuff and recording it. And it's just been fun.
That's awesome. Well, you supplied the internet with minutes of entertainment yesterday, which is not easy to do. Everybody seems to universally love you, except for the people that none of us would like anyway, so fuck them.
Awesome.
I can't think. Awesome. Well, that's what you got to remember. All the people that hate on you, you would never, ever, ever have a beer with, so who gives a damn?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I appreciate that. That is good advice. I appreciate that.
Yeah, well, I get a lot of hate from people that suck, and it's like, I wouldn't like you either. I wouldn't like you either, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yep.
I can't thank you enough. I hope your team wins. I hope the pitchers get better, honestly. It seems like it's a real nightmare out there. But, Scott, you are a hysterical human being, and I can't thank you enough for joining us, my brother.
Oh, man, I really appreciate it. Thank you very much.
And thanks.
It's been awesome.
By the way, just surviving the Las Vegas shooting just kind of dropped in there in the middle. That's crazy to think about. We're happy you're okay, man. Very happy you and the wife are okay.
Yeah. Everyone's good. My wife was good. My wife was in the heat of the moment. She's a trooper. So
when's the next game?
Next game is in. We're debating that either this weekend or in a few weeks. We play these tournaments. In fact, this last weekend, this actually was another little issue. I bought a 6-pack of on purpose. It was Budweiser to make it look a little more trashy.
A little diesel.
And I don't know if you noticed, when I kind of set up the camera, when I walk out, you kind of see, I guess it's just kind of my chicken legs walking out towards the mound. And on this one, I like stopped short of the chalk line, the foul ball line, and then I set my Budweiser down so the camera can zoom, sees it, and then I go out to the mound. I was a little nervous about that one because usually they don't allow alcohol in these parks.
Yeah.
I was afraid I was going to get thrown out or something. But so I've got a few more ideas in there. We got about 3 tournaments left in the season, and we're going to try and knock something out.
All right, we're pulling for you. You're going to hit another dinger, ladies and gentlemen. Scott Bergin.
All right, brother.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank
All
you.
right.
Cheers. Just survived the Las Vegas massacre.
Crazy.
Kind of threw that in.
I had a lot of questions. I had a lot of questions about that, but
Yeah, we had that Las Vegas shooting thing. But the kid was laughing. No, wait. Go back a little bit.
wait a minute, sir. It was just
Probably don't really give a shit what a lot of haters say on the internet after surviving something like that.
well, the thought of him sitting, because nobody knew what was happening. So every time that door opened, he thought it was potentially the guy with a gun. So he's just sitting there. That's insanity. Shout out to him and his wife for surviving that. Big time asshole, by the way, the guy that was shooting in Las Vegas. The thought, though, of the other parents, especially in the world we live in now, potentially getting all butthurt about him talking down to their kids is something I assume that's pretty real, but all of the parents being like, no, please do that to our kid. That is a hysterical thought. If I have a child, and that's all I thought of, was like, you know what? If I potentially accidentally become a father, it was my exact tweet. This type of stuff excites me about potentially accidentally becoming a father one day, because I'm thinking about little Dr. McAfee on that fucking hill, just fucking getting 2 dong shots hit on him. Hey, don't worry about it, bub. I just worked my whole life to build up the McAfee name, and in 2 swift pitches, you just completely ruined it. But that is classic, man.
In the world of Little League now, with all those hardo coaches that take it way too seriously, it's almost refreshing to see a guy that's bringing some fun, because Little League's supposed to be fun.
And those kids,
he's bringing that back.
I liked hearing that the kids have to cover their mouth from laughing because they're in on it too.
Right.
And you could see sometimes when he doesn't want to say it, he goes down and he kicks the dirt. If you haven't seen the video, I tweeted it out. He literally starts kicking the dirt so he doesn't have to look at the kid. He looks down. I enjoy that though. What a great piece of content.
I bet those kids want to play for him. Even the kids that are up and coming. I know he said he coaches his sons, but all this viral, the video going around in the league, I'm sure everybody knows him. They're like, and that's what, when I first saw it, I was like, holy God, man, what's going on? Watched it again, was laughing and stuff. But just hearing that, I know it's all in good fun. It's about Little League. It's about,
He has to get buried by some people.
Sure, but the kids are in on it, folks. You know what I mean? The kids are in on it.
Most of the time, the tweets, though, 100 good tweets, and then you see that one that's like, this guy is the problem with coaching. There's many different ways to motivate children, and this is not one of them. I'm like, well, that isn't it. That isn't a factual statement, what you just said there, because that is a way, that is a particular way to motivate.
Right.
So what you said, though, we get it, is not factually correct, first of all. But second of all, I think if you can bring humor to a time like that, that's the best way to motivate somebody.
For sure.
Now, granted, a young Pat McAfee, if I'm getting cooked up there, I would have probably thrown a punch at him. So him saying his kid dropped the ball and almost throat punched him, I would have leaned towards that probably as a kid. A little bit of a hothead, I would say. But just the thought of it all, like him going through it in his head while he's walking up, because that's his stage, right? So that's like he's a stand-up comedian walking onto the stage, like going through his head, like, okay, you're not the worst Little League player and baseball player, but you better hope the guy doesn't quit. Okay, you're not the worst Little League. What's up, bud? You're not the worst. You know what I mean? Like him practicing it in his head and him saying his team is full of potential. They suck, so he's just going to let it fly the next 3 weeks.
But it seems good. You heard him. He coaches select teams in tournaments.
Yeah, it don't mean
He
shit.
said this year's team, he said, has a lot of potential. He said the team that he was yelling at, they were good. The video that just went viral yesterday, that team was good. This one, though, he said not as good. A lot of potential, which normally means you know what potential does?
Your coach is fired.
Yeah, that's what it does. Exactly. 100%.
I want him to do it to the kids after they're at the plate, because they're most of the time even more mad if they fail at the plate than they are at the mound.
Do something in the dugout when they get back in there. Yeah.
As they walk in. I can't thank him enough for joining us. I'm not sure how many interviews he's doing. He was good. He should do more.
Yeah.
I liked him a lot, man. I liked him a lot. I don't know much about Little League Baseball. Before we get out of here, we got to read one more ad. It is time
All right, Zitsky.
for a reading from Zito.
Let's go, Z.
Brand new sponsor, by the way. Brand new sponsor alert. Hey.
Go, Z.
Big bucks. Let's go.
There's no chance this company sticks around. Zito, good luck.
Thank you very much. Are you tired of carrying the same old boring keychain?
Yeah. Yeah, we are.
Definitely.
Be the envy of all your friends by carrying your keys on something extraordinary and indiscriminate from
Whoa.
Nice one. You want help?
Sound it out.
Idiosynchronickeychains.com.
What was that?
Oh my God. It's the name of the company.
What was that, Zito?
This is a fake ad. This is impossible.
No, it's a brand new sponsor, actually. Phil actually sold this. This is Phil's first ad read.
You go right ahead, Gorms, if you want to sound that out.
Gorms doesn't know the word?
Gorms.
Yeah, idiosyncratic.
Oh boy.
Oh, okay.
boy.
Idiosyncratic keychains.com.
Idiosyncratic keychains?
Are you
Idiosyncrasy
guys
is the
serious
word.
right now?
Idiosyncrasy.
This has fake ad written all over it, guys. I am reading through his blitz.
Phil sold it.
I don't believe it one bit.
Phil sold this
There's
ad.
no way a Bronchosaurus is brought up in an ad read one bit.
Read it. I mean, they got a marketing team behind the fucking company.
I blank keychains offer
That's not the name of the company. Is the people that paid us.
Idiosyncratic?
idiosyncratic keychains offers paleoethnic era keychains from the
What was that?
I have no idea. It's a dinosaur era. I know that.
Paleolithic.
What is it?
Paleolithic.
Paleolithic era keychains from the relishable Bronchosaurus to the Menicius pterodon. The pterodon. And if you don't see your favorite dinosaur in their library, idiosyncratic. I can't even say that word. It's idiosyncratic.
There's no way that's the name of the company.
I'm
Idiosyncratic?
Idiosyncratic keychains.com will
Doesn't even
customize
question it.
your paleoethic. I can't even go back remembering the other word.
That's unbelievable. Come on,
We
Zeno.
lost these guys already.
No, I mean, they didn't pay as much as the other companies. That's why we have them at the end here. That's why they're number 5. So there's no chance they come back, but I think you could at least power through this
I'm
thing.
going to power through it.
Go ahead.
Go back from the top.
Are you tired of carrying the same old boring keychains?
Yes.
Be the envy of all your friends by carrying your keys on something extraordinary and indiscriminate from idiosyncratic keychains.com.
Idiosyncratic keychains?
I think that sounds...
Idiosyncratic keychains.
Syncratic.
Idiosyncratic keychains.
There.
All right.
Idiosyncratic.
Just don't guess because Nick hasn't seen it.
Yeah, we don't know. This is from across the room.
It sounds right. Idiosyncratic keychains.
There we go.
All right.
What was the dinosaur era one again?
Paleolithic.
Paleolithic era keychains from the
There's an L in there, right?
Paleolithic.
There we
go.
Paleolithic.
Good luck piecing this one together, Ty.
Just kind of sound it out. So you know.
Keychains from the relishable Bronchosaurus to the Miniatious pterodon.
Oh.
I believe that's correct.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Is there a P in the front there?
There is. I didn't say
That a
it.
boy?
Yes, sir.
Oh, is he?
And if you don't,
How would you have said it, by the way? Pterodon?
Pterodon. And if you don't see your favorite dinosaur in the library, the idiosyncratic keychain.com will customize your Paleolithic era keychain to a dinosaur of your choosing for only $9.99.
Wow.
Ooh,
That's
nice.
crazy.
But maybe you're not into dinosaurs. Maybe historical figures are the thing. Idiosyncratickeychain.com has a library of over 1,000 historical figures to choose from.
There we go. Now we're hitting a groove, aren't we?
Benito Mussolini.
Yeah, terrible guy.
Bad dictator, yeah.
Mohammed Gandhi.
Yay.
I think Mohammed spelled wrong here, by the way.
Mahatma.
That's how you pronounce it.
Well, yeah, if it's Mohammed, it is spelled wrong.
Also, Michael spelled wrong there. If it's Michael Gandhi, that's also
Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Mao Zedong.
Mao Zedong.
Mao Zedong.
I'll say Tom.
These are historical figures that you're just butchering.
Wait, what?
Mao Zedong.
Of course, 100%.
Napoleon Bonaparte.
There you go.
Genghis Khan and many more.
It's incredible. There's even more. I still don't think I know who that he's referring to.
No, he wasn't a good guy either.
Were they all bad guys?
Bad guy.
Except Napoleon.
Bad guy.
No.
Bad guy as well.
Except for Napoleon.
Bad guy.
Hey, Mahatma wasn't a bad guy.
Idiosyncratickeychain.com also features lines from the Mesolithic and Neolithic era, as well the Middle Ages, beginning with the fall of Constantinople.
Jesus Christ, Zeke. Constantinople.
And of course ending with the Renaissance.
You fucking hammered home Renaissance right there. There's a lot of letters in there.
I saw that one. I was like, I'd rather know the Renaissance word than that.
Yeah,
Was
absolutely.
the cantaloupe era?
Yeah, the cantaloupe era.
Fall
What was
of
it
the
again, Ty?
cantaloupe. The fall of the
Constantinople.
Constantinople. Yeah. Each idiosyncratic keychain.com keychain is handcrafted from environmentally safe polyethylene and contains no carcinogens and is completely
Carcinogens? That's just two engines of cars? Cars engines?
carcinogens.
Yeah, cars engines. Cars engines, like a Ford engine.
Is it the engines or no engines?
There's no cars engines.
Carcinogens.
There it is.
There you go. And is completely biodegradable.
Oh, good.
Okay.
If you're a nerd like me and you're tired of carrying your keys on the same uninteresting and spontaneous keychain,
Spontaneous. Nailed it.
was I wrong on that one?
No. You're 100% right.
You trying to
Montana.
say monotonous?
Study of Montana.
Monotonous?
Hey.
Keychain as everyone else, then go to idiosyncratickeychain.com right now, enter the promo code McAfee and get 20% off your first order plus free shipping.
What? Free shipping.
Plus free
Nice.
shipping with your first order.
Let's
Yes.
go.
That's idiosyncratic keychain. IDIOSYNRATICKEYCHAINS.com. Promo code McAfee.
All
right,
See you later to idiosyncratickeychains.com.
Sorry, now that's a mouthful.
I'd say.
Good job, Z.
What was the guys? What were the folks' names, by the way, that we can get the historical figures that really matter?
Benito Mussolini.
Bad guy.
Bad guy.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Good guy.
So Muhammad Gandhi's a good one. Mahatma Gandhi is the bad one.
Forget it. Hashtag Endgang, hashtag Endgame. If you haven't bought tickets yet, go buy tickets to one of our shows. 6 cities. Other than that, just tweet Zito and tell him good luck reading in the future. Kid needs it. Everything he could possibly need.
Constant pull.
It's only getting worse. For myself, Todd McComas, at Diggs, at Nick Morado, at Hey Gorman, at Viva Lazito, at Ty Schmidt, at Evan Foxy. We can't thank you enough. Cheers to you and to Scott Bergin, my favorite Little League coach.
Yes, the best.
What a hilarious fucking guy.
The man.
I wonder if he'll get any sponsorships, maybe from Idio.
Sacronatic.
Sacronatic. What a dum-dum. It was a fake ad read.
Read right through it.
Yeah, you did. You did not read right through it. You did see it because I have gotten the reason why we had to do that is because of the amount of complaints from the real ad reads. So we had to make up a company for you to read for. I want to let you know if we ever create a company that does ad reads for this show.
Yep.
We will stick on if you read it. I just want to let
That
you know.
means a lot. Thank you so much, Pat.
No problem. And nobody has actually said that they will drop our show. They just have asked if maybe we rotate. Which I respect. Ty Schmidt, hit the music.